the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal, viral gang? Back at y'all with another one. This ain't that other one. Y'all know what to do by now. Run up them likes, share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. Like the video, hype the video. And let's let the algorithm get a chance to do what it do. You know, we got a lot of things going on. You got Flakko out here being an agent of chaos. He's rage baiting. He's ratting. He's doing all type of you feel me? We got Elon Musk running the universal high income plan across Americans, trying to get us to fall for line, hook, and sinker as they running in this new AI generated society. You got Jada Pinkett waking up every day, finding new ways to embarrass Will Smith. We got to talk about that. I seen Rios. I seen Ace Boy Rios, now known as Syndicate Boy Rios, talking about going to No Jumper. I find that kind of interesting because he kind of grilled us about going to No Jumper. So let's talk about that. We got just a lot to talk about, man. The World Economic Forum, they out here tripping. We got to talk about a lot, man. It's a lot of real things going on in the world, man. So what's that word? And before we get into it, y'all know I got to set the mood, and we're going to go viral, man, the viral way. Bang.
Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
We definitely about to go viral, man. Pull up, man. What's happening? Viral way or no way? Damn, how did I just turn off the landscape? There we go. So what's up with y'all, man? You feel me? Wise up. Top of the top. Good afternoon. All that good stuff. My boy said he loved the intro. I love it too, man. You feel me? That's just motivation for the people. That's motivation for the people. Showing them you can go from the county jail, you can go from a prison cell to traveling the world to the motherfucking Egypt's, the pyramids in Egypt. You can go to the pyramids in Mexico. You can be in Colombia the next day. You can be in Rome the next day. You could be in Puerto Vallarta the next day. You can be in the Dominican Republic the next day. Man, it's a whole world out here, man. What's up with y'all, though? Say y'all need more content. I got y'all, man. I'm juggling real life and content creation. You feel me? Juggling being a father, being a spouse, being a brother, family things going on. But I'm here to give y'all this good content, man. And I feel like I feel like these words need to be said. In a world built off people lying and fooling each other, the ones who can see through the fog, the ones who can see things clear, the ones who got their glasses on are the ones they would try to silence the most. In a world that punishes people for being too aware, the truth tellers will be isolated. And people don't isolate truth tellers because we rude or we difficult. People isolate truth tellers because every time we speak, we hold up the mirror of truth, which shatters their false realities. The mirror of truth that they weren't ready to look into. So you might have friends and family who drift, and you sit there and wonder why they drifted. I'm here to tell you, your friends and family didn't drift because you were a bad friend or you were a bad family member. They drifted because your presence makes it impossible for them to continue lying to themselves. Whenever you step in the room, your aura, your presence, your truth, the truth that you speak, literally shatters the lies that they tell themselves every day, and you will become a threat. You will become a threat by speaking the truth. So just know that being a truth teller, being a truth speaker, this is a lonely road. This is a lonely road. You got to understand that. You got to fight the challenges of the algorithm trying to silence you. Then you have stupid people in your comments talking about the view count as if they don't understand how the algorithm works. If you speak positive content, if you speak out against certain agendas, they shrink your reach, or they attempt to shrink your reach. See, if you don't create content, you wouldn't know that. Certain content is labeled hate speech on YouTube. So if you speak out against vaccines, guess what? That's hate speech. If you speak out against feminism, they deem that as hate speech. If you speak out against the government, or you accuse the government of being tyrannical, or you speak out against taxes, if you say the government is corrupt, that is considered hate speech, and they will censor you. They will try to shut your reach down. So just know that, bro. So I don't pay attention to people talking about the numbers and all your view count. We fighting a different battle over here, bro. We fighting a different fight. I got you, Reckless. I'm gonna drop the link in a second. So I really don't give a fuck about views. I didn't get in it for views, bro. If we got in the game for views, I'm gonna speak for me. If I got into podcasting for views, I would talk about nothing that we talk about. I would only talk about messy celebrity gossip. We would do WWE skits, and we would just crash out all day, every day, because that's the easiest way to get views. But see, when you stand for something, it's different though. When you got a mission, when the universe blessed you with a gift to speak the truth, it is your job to go against all odds to speak the truth. It is your job to ignore the haters and to embrace the hate. See, most people are shackled and imprisoned by the opinions of others, by seeking validations of others. Me, I don't have that problem. That's why from day one, I told y'all I'm the villain. I'll embrace the hate. Whatever you say I am, I'll embrace that. See, most people, when you play on their morality, oh, you a bad person, what's the first thing they do? They get triggered. They get triggered and they want to prove to you how they're a good person. Why? Because society taught us that we need to be viewed by people a certain way. I came in and said, nah, I'm the villain. I'm going to be me, and I ain't going to give a fuck the way somebody else views me, because that's your opinion and everybody is entitled to that, but that does not make it the truth. So if you say I'm the bad guy, guess what? I'm the bad guy. If you say I'm the good guy, I'm the good guy. You say I'm the asshole, I'm the asshole. You say I'm cocky, I'm cocky. Whatever you think, that's what the fuck I am. What Eminem tell y'all? I am whatever you say I am. I can't beat your imagination, and I'm not going to try to. I embrace the hate, so troll on. Troll on, you feel me? All you do is help the algorithm, baby. But just know we got a mission. We got a mission, and the mission is bigger than content. The mission is bigger than views. Oh, man, your views. I could buy 1 million views right now like the rest of these fucking dudes do. I could buy 1 million likes right now, but what would that mean? Come on, gang. Stop playing. Viral way or no way. Bang. Shout out to everybody in the chat too, man. Shout out to Reckless. Shout out to everybody. I am TJ. You say you went back to watch Easy vs. Chess and saw me on stage. Oh, man, you can go back to a lot of battles and see me on stage, bro. You can go to Murder Mook versus Reed Dollars. You can go, countless battles, bro. I done forgot how many battles I'd have been to, man. You can go watch Geechee Gotti versus Loaded Lux. Matter of fact, the whole Drake card, the whole Summer Madness 9 card. You can go to Summer Madness 2. You'll see me in the crowd there. I just bounced around, man, from Long Beach to New York. I done been around, you feel me? I frequent these battles. Y'all can catch me at the Death Row Battle League. I'll be there again soon. Y'all know what's going on, man. I know you watch Battle Rap. What's my thoughts on Sue Surf being out? Shit, I'm happy to see him out. Man. Free to what? The wave is free. You ain't got to say free to wave no more. The wave is free. And that's cool. Hopefully Surf can help get Battle Rap back to where it needs to be. But he got a lot of life to catch up on before he gets to that point. They already trying to run his name through the mud. acting like he ratted and he snitched, and you know how these goofy ass niggas do, try to get niggas' attention, trying to get a battle, shit like that. I'm happy to see the wave free though. Battle rap been dry as hell. Battle rap been dry as a bitch since Surf been gone. It's like they let the battle rap die, man. These niggas ain't taking it serious. So we gonna need Surf, we gonna need Lux, we gonna need Mook to bring this back. Yes, I saw Ice Spice get smacked in the restaurant. I seen her squabble up. Definitely saw the video. I don't know why she out there without security. I don't know how many times people keep coming to the land thinking that, you know, shit is sweet. And I'm not even saying that that's right, that happened to her. It's just this what it is. When you come to the West Coast, you got to move a certain way, especially when you got money. When you go anywhere in the world, you got to move a certain way. If you're famous and you got money. So Ice Spice was out here slipping, moving the wrong way. She made herself accessible to a hater. And that's what happened. In that instant, her life could have been took. Her life could have been taken. She could have got P&B rocked. So luckily for her, old girl just, you know, went in there to try to get a viral moment. Smacked her up a little bit, caught a fade real quick. But just that fast, her life could have been taken. So I don't know what these celebrities be thinking. You are not the same person you were before you were famous. You may feel that way, but the world does not view you that way. So you got to protect yourself. You are the asset. Now, some people might say it was fake, it was scripted. Who knows? The world is a stage. That very well could be. They very well could have scripted that. I'm not here to think that deep into it. Like we just saw Sneeko get choked out, right? We saw Sneeko walking down the street. Dude randomly just clothesline, choke him out. So all of these things could be scripted. You never could put nothing past nobody. The world is a stage. People literally don't care as long as they're entertained. That's what you got to learn is as long as it's entertaining, people don't care. That's why people are scripting shit because people dopamine levels are out of this world and you got to keep feeding people's dopamine. The problem is every time you feed it, the thirst and the hunger for the next dopamine hit gets larger than before. So now you got to pull a stunt bigger than before or a stunt bigger than somebody else. You just saw the little racist white boy Clavicular. He just OD'd on stream, right? And these the people that they put in your faces. These the people that get views. That's why shit be blowing me when people talk about views. When you see the people who get views, and you got to wonder why. You got a white boy famous for smashing his face with a hammer because he was ugly as fuck, couldn't get no bitches. So his way to get bitches was to get on steroids, get on methamphetamines, smash his face with a hammer, take an insurmountable amount of drugs and surgeries to look halfway decent enough to get females. And these are the role models. These are the people that get the fucking views. You got a motherfucking smashing his face with a goddamn hammer and call it looks maxing. And then you got CNN, Fox News, and everybody else interviewing this fucking idiot to tell everybody how to ascend your looks as a man. So you got to think, why would they be putting these type of people in the limelight? Why would you put a 20-year-old, which I don't believe he's 20, I believe they're lying about his age as well, but why would you put someone who smashes his face with a hammer and takes methamphetamines to get a better jawline in front of a camera as big as CNN and Fox News and KTLA? Like, why would you put somebody like that in front of the camera with all of the motherfucking people out here speaking knowledge that don't get the opportunities to get put on those platforms to spread the knowledge to the world? Why? Because they want you dumb. They want you in your house hitting yourself in the face with a hammer and taking meth and steroids and ODing like he did, like a fucking dumbass. So when y'all say stupid shit, like, oh man, look at the views, you ain't paying attention to what's going on in society. But yeah, shout out to everybody who be showing love with the super chat. I seen somebody ask, what's the Cash App? I don't even know how to put that shit up, to be honest. I don't even be thinking about that shit. But shout out to everybody who does send the donations to show love. You very much appreciate it. This is very much a lot of work and investing to give y'all these, you feel me? These good bars. Okay, so somebody asked me, do I think sucking toes is gay? Okay, so you must have seen the clip. You must have seen the IG clip, right? So for the people who haven't seen it, let me go pull it up. That post is actually right now. I ain't gonna lie. I offended the toe sucking community. So y'all let me know if I was tripping or not, right? Go check out the last episode we just dropped too. And I'm gonna get to the topics momentarily. I'm just letting people flow in and letting the algorithm let people know we live before I dive into the topics. But y'all let me know if I was tripping, right? Hold on. Come on, cuz. What's up with this? What the fuck going on? They're not gonna let me share the video. There we go.
Borderline gay. Take a video of yourself sucking her toes and take a video of yourself eating her ass. You gonna look gay as fuck sucking her toe. It's no masculine way to suck a toe, bro.
There's no
that's just get your neck rolling and how you putting the toe in your mouth,
bro.
like,
that's the same thing. You eat cooch or eat ass, nigga. However, no, hold on. Let me finish, Rod. However, the way you satisfy your woman, if you down there doing whatever you need to do, that cannot be gay because you're performing a sexual act on a woman.
I'm not saying it's gay.
No, I'm saying even if you are talking about you look at the playback, your heads go move if you sucking on the clit. Your heads go move if you licking on the ass or even on the little.
Because when it thought too far with that.
I'm just saying. No, I'm saying
a toe in your mouth is too close to sucking the you know what. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm all about preferences, and I will not shame you for your preference, but your take shows your sexual immaturity. That was hella juvenile. So
hey, you call it what you want.
So let's start there. Now, if that's not your preference, that's not your kink, that's fine because sexuality, hey, it is subjective. Now, some things I won't subscribe to, but there's things I'm into that I'm into, and I can't describe it. And then there's things I won't even open Pandora's box. So that's just sexual maturity, which you showed you was lacking.
Hey, look, you can call it immaturity.
You have your kinks and you have your fetishes. I keep talking about that. And that's disgusting to you. But there's people who will go down there and eat that ass. And some people like Dick Gregory said, nigga, doo-doo, come out of there.
Right.
So
Dick Gregory ain't never had no big, thick stallion bent over the motherfucking balcony in Miami. And
you
don't know what that nigga had. Ass don't stink. Okay, look, see, now niggas get to telling on themselves.
No, generally speaking,
now
when
niggas
you
get to telling on themselves.
You associated with a bad smell.
No.
Do you not?
Every woman
has pheromones
that I done been with, she could come home from a long day of work, nigga, slaving. Her ass don't stink.
I understand that. I simply said,
if your woman ass
when you associate, when you think of ass, most people think of, thank you. You associate a nasty, raunchy smell with ass. That's what I'm saying.
I don't, because the women I be around, the women I fuck with, they ass don't stink. You know where sucking toes came from.
Now, what y'all say? Am I tripping or not? Am I tripping or not? I say sucking toes is too close to sucking the man part. How do you successfully suck toes as a masculine man? I don't understand. A woman has so many body parts to suck on. She has lips. She has a tongue. She has ears. She has titties. She got hips. She got ass cheeks. She got a stomach. She got a vagina, a clitoris. She has so many delicious body parts. How does your brain compute to go suck her toe? Because you have to put her toe in your mouth and literally give it fellatio the same way she gives you fellatio. So to me, just the whole move is like, no, bro, that's like eating a big stick. We not walking down the block sucking the big stick, gang. Like if you bought one from the ice cream truck, you know how niggas, nigga, you finna bite that motherfucker and chew it, nigga, like some gum, nigga, yeah. Fuck you mean, nigga, chest out. You had to break that motherfucker off. You got a banana, hey, niggas, you look around you better break that. Yeah, nah, we not doing that. I'm not saying it's gay. I'm saying it's gay adjacent, though. Just the act of it, because what made me think of it, pause, I was on Instagram, I was scrolling, and you know how the random videos in your algorithm pop up? It was a fucking dude in his car sucking on some woman's toe. And I'm like, this nigga looked gay as hell. Like his whole neck was just twirling and it looked wild zesty. It looked wild zesty, pause. And I'm like, there's no way you can successfully do this as a man and it look straight. See, you can eat pussy all day. You the man. You can eat ass all day. You the man. You sit back, let her sit on your face, let the ass bounce and twerk. You play with all of that. Play with the clitoris, let her squirt on your face, all that. You can do all that, gang. And you still gonna look like the man. Sucking her toto, it ain't, nah, hell no. It's gay adjacent. That's all I'm saying. So y'all let me know what y'all think. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's gay because gay homosexual acts is, the same sex performing acts on each other. But that's why I said it's homosexual adjacent. You damn near there. Shout out to MF Dark for the love. You say, what's my favorite G-Unit tape? Maybe I ain't gonna say Beg for Mercy. Maybe God's Plan. Yeah, maybe God's Plan. I gotta really go look on Dat Piff and look up the G-Unit mixtapes, man. But maybe God's Plan. That's the one where they had the white tees on with the burners on. Yeah, probably God's Plan. But yeah, y'all let me know, man. I'm not sucking no toes, gang. I might have gave you a pass. I ain't even give you no pass if you lick her feet, because what the f you licking her feet for? I'm cool. I like toes for visual aspects only. I want to see the toes done. I want the toes nice, no corns, no bunions, all that. But that's for visual only. I want to see the ankle. I don't want cankles. I don't want your calf the same size as the ankle. I want to see calf, then I want it to slim down to the foot. Yeah, that's out, bro. You sucking something stiff, hard with a bone in it. Yeah, all right. When she got a nice, soft vagina that's just flowing like the Nile River. She got two ass cheeks that just move and it feel like water in them. She got two titties with, come on, bro. How do you skip all of that and go to the toes? That makes zero sense to me. If y'all say I'm tripping, I'm going to say you tripping. Like, come on, bro. Only one that's supposed to be sucking something with a bone in it is her, a boner. That's it. The fuck is you talking about? But yeah, we off that. We off that, versatility though. They don't know I get in my freak nasty bag, man. Niggas like, bro, why are you discussing that? That's low vibrational. Shit, sex ain't never low vibrational, bro. You gotta grow up. You gotta get out here and get some pussy, man. Anybody telling you sex is low vibrational, they just ain't getting none. I don't give what nobody talking about. They not getting none, period. Niggas gonna say, oh, you tripping. Nah, I ain't tripping. How the sex low vibrational? What is you talking about? That's one of the greatest things God done put on this motherfucking planet. The ability to do that. And they gonna say that's low vibrational? No, nigga, your life is low vibrational. Because you talking about you ain't never been in a foreign country with that ocean view balcony suite and had to ass this big bent over that thing, and you just, man, you crazy. That's about as high vibrational as it can get. Fuck is you talking about? That's how you really are seeing. You said Rod Face had you dying the whole time. Yeah, that's because Rod is an avid toe sucker. He got a toe fetish / kink, so he was getting triggered. That's all I'm saying. I ain't missing out on a damn thing. I like titties and ass too much. Listen, you can have the toes. That's all you. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, where should I start with this today, man? It was too much crazy shit going on. Let's start here. Your boy Flakko is back race baiting. Flakko out here being the agent of chaos. Flakko out here being the agent of chaos. Y'all still on the toe sucking shit. Y'all crazy. Y'all not even gonna let me move on to the different topic. Oh, y'all stuck on the toe sucking topic. Y'all crazy, gang. Hey, I'm gonna say this too. This was another controversial take I said. I said, stop circumcising your kids. Stop circumcising your kids. We need to ban infant circumcision. 1 is child abuse. 2 is sick. 3, it makes no sense. They lied to you. They lied to you. It's not for cleanliness. It's not for hygiene. It was never for that. They use it in products. They eat it. Yeah, they use your foreskin in makeup products. They eat it. They do stem cell research. Like they do all type of stuff with the foreskin, which is why they press you so hard to do it. So y'all got to stop doing that, man. God don't make mistakes. According to y'all, God makes no mistakes. Explain to me how every male ever born in the womb is created from the source, the higher power, and he gave everyone foreskin. You telling me everything in the world he made perfect except the penis of a male? How do that make any sense? That makes no sense. Everything perfect. Everything in perfect alignment, everything created perfectly. God is the all, end all, be all, the great creator, but that's where he made the mistake out of everything on planet Earth. Your manhood. Come on, bro. That don't even make no motherfucking sense. Y'all gotta think deeper than the surface. The government, they lied to you about everything, but that's where you draw the line. Come on, man. I'm finna drop the link right now. Cause I know my boy Reckless was triggered by that toe sucking post, cuz he out there sucking toes and shit, man. That shit is out. That shit is out. And I say, if circumcision is for hygienic purposes, then why don't we circumcise women? Because you know women have foreskin over their clitoris. You know what a clitoris is, right? You know a clitoris is the same as the head of your penis. It did not develop into a full-blown penis. So they circumcise women in Africa, in case you didn't know. So why is it not normalized here if it's for hygienic purposes? Because it's not. And it's not your devotion to God. Why would God have you chop off skin that's used to protect your sexual organ, your glands, with thousands and millions of nerve endings in it to show your allegiance to him? What the fuck kind of God would that be? Y'all sound crazy. Y'all be believing anything. What's happening?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Viral, you my motherfucking bro for sure, but nigga, I'ma tell you right now, you tweaking, cuz.
No, sir. No, sir.
Man, PJ, hey, shouts out to Rod the Real, shout out to Show, you know what I mean? Hey, bro, look, if my female want her toes sucked, now don't get it wrong. I ain't sucking no random toes, bro. But nigga, I got 4 baby mamas. Yes, I have sucked all 4 of my baby mama's toes with no problem. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, yes, I have a foot fetish. If your fucking feet is pretty, hey, you already know what it is. You know what I mean? But that don't mean I'm going around sucking random toes, though. But as a man pleasing a female, bro, it's a million worse things that you could be doing as a man to please a female to suck your toes, bro. You feel me? That's surface level. That ain't even nothing major. That's surface level. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's not, gang, but I'm saying is, how do you justify passing the breasts, passing her mouth, passing her stomach, passing the hips, passing the ass, passing the vajayjay, to go all the way down to her feet that she is walking on all day?
Hey, I'm kissing from rooter to tutor. I'm kissing from rooter to tutor, from the top to the bottom. What you mean? I ain't gonna miss an area. You know what I mean? It ain't like I'm just directly going straight for the feet. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of other body parts, like you said, that could be caressed, could be finessed, could be loved on, all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I will hit you with that good foot massage, and you know what I'm saying? Them toes is right. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have to kiss them O's. You feel me? Just to let you know how much I fucks with you. You feel me?
That's why you got that motherfucking mask on, nigga. You got foot mouth, nigga. You got athlete's feet in your mouth, nigga. You tweaking, toe jam, all kind of shit going on. That shit is out, nigga. Hell no. Nah. Flag on the motherfucking play.
Nah, man, like that nigga Rod the Real say, nigga, that just show your sexual immaturity, bro. It ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
No, sir. No, sir.
Now, see, I could really say something, bro, that's gonna really fuck up the chats. But at the same time, bro, I had this conversation with a female. A female asked me a question, was like, hey, if a female eat your ass, is that gay?
No.
You feel me? Now, I agree with you on that. But if I'm gonna put your toes in my mouth, I'm not gonna correlate sucking toes with sucking a stick. You feel me? Not unless you trying to deep throat her fucking foot and shit. Like,
Nah, that's a little too pause for me because I ain't gonna listen. That's out. If you want to kiss the feet, like you massaging and you kissing her toes on some sensual set the mood shit, I get it. But you stuck her big toe in your mouth, twirled your tongue around. Like, what are we talking about? That's out.
we talking about pleasing your partner. We
That's
talking about
out.
pleasing the one that you laying up with. You feel me? The same way females will do certain things that a man likes that they might not be into, but they believe in pleasing their king. So, hey, they gonna go ahead and do that.
That's out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's all the way out. What's happening, Tino?
What up, Viral? Is that regular?
What's cracking?
What up with you, Tino, bro?
Viral, you said eating toes is bad because it's like toe jam, but what about the butt? You know, you gotta worry about dingleberries and shit.
No, listen, if your woman has dingleberries, you don't got a woman, you got a fucking barbarian. Your,
She don't.
your
She
woman,
wiping back to front. She wiping back to front.
your woman ass should be some of the cleanest parts on her body. I don't know what type of women y'all deal with out there, but the type of women I deal with, you won't even know that they shit.
Facts. Facts.
That don't
Like
mean
we had that debate too. Should your girl do a number two around you? And I said, I'm
no.
speaking for me personally. I'm gonna say no. Now you know as a human that they have to, but a real good woman is going to make sure you never catch her in the act. You're never gonna see it. You're never gonna smell it. In your mind, as far as you know, she don't even do number two.
Yeah, bro, I feel that. I feel like a female taking shits and farting and all of that shit around her dude. Like, bro, that's a little too masculine for me, my God. You feel me? You supposed to keep it respectful. You supposed to keep it like a lady. You supposed to keep it clean and pristine. You ain't supposed to be walking around, hey, babe, you smell that? Nah, that's not what's up, bro. That's not
That's
what's up
not
at
what's
all.
up at all. You feel? And I'm gonna tell you one thing. This how you know if the chick dirty or not. It's two things you need to look for anytime you go to a woman's house. One, go straight to the bathroom.
And that medicine cabinet.
I'm gonna say three things. First thing, pull her shower back. If she don't have a shower head that's detachable, she's dirty as hell. That shower head need to be able to detach to get under there in the crevices. If she gotta bend over to clean her ass out in the shower, she dirty. Two, you need to look behind the toilet and make sure she has wet wipes. So if she don't have wet wipes and she only has toilet paper, she dirty as hell. She's not cleaning her ass properly. There's no way you can properly wipe. Look at that medicine cabinet.
right. And if she got that ring around her toilet, I mean her bathtub. That dirt ring.
That too. If she don't have a detachable shower head, she dirty as hell. This ain't the motherfucking 90s. They got all types of shower heads now.
No, that's real talk. I feel that. Now, let me ask you this, Martino. You know what I'm saying? As far as you pleasing your girl, if your girl is like, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? You know, I like my feet being fucked with. What you gonna tell your girl? Is you gonna be like, nah, bitch, get your motherfucking crusty ass bunions off my face? Or you gonna go ahead, you know what I'm saying, please and tease, you know what I'm saying, and give her what she want?
It'll depend if she shower first. I mean, if she hadn't, I'm gonna tell her go shower first. But
Yeah, now I ain't saying that she been outside sea walking in mud and shit all day and then just want to stick her toes in your grill. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I mean, that's just like females that's wearing sandals and your toes look like burnt gorilla knuckles.
Nah,
Nobody want to see them toes. Put that shit
hey,
up.
look, bro. This is why I tell y'all, eating her, you know what? Eating her ass is gonna be superior because she could come from work from all day long from working, and that shit just marinating like a crock pot. Pheromones, everything. It's like falling off the bone when she get home from work. You can't get her from work straight from work and put her feet in your mouth, bro. That shit don't work. Like Tino said, she gotta go shower. She gotta do all type of shit.
Facts. Now, I'm going to have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to side with the bro, Rod the Real. Shouts out the salute to my bro, Rod. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, if me sucking her toes or eating her ass is going to turn her into poltergeist mode, nigga, I'm trying to make your head spin. What the fuck you talking about? I'm trying to make your head spin. Straight up.
Man,
at the end of the day,
I'm cool,
you,
man.
You in bed.
I'm straight, man. I like pheromones and shit. I don't like toes. But yeah, look, I'm gonna dive into a couple of these topics and I'm gonna pull y'all up, cuz, before I get demonetized on this bitch.
Spiral, hold on. Before you do that, I have one question for you, just from dad to dad, bro. This is just
Yup.
one question I got for you. I had a couple of conversations with some folks. I'm not gonna say no names. I had a couple of conversations. How do you feel if you had a daughter that was 18 fucking with a nigga that's 28, 29 years old? Is that a red flag on the play? Or, you know what I'm saying, you cool with that shit?
Talking about Flakko.
If she
No,
18,
this ain't even about no Flacco. This ain't even about no Flacco. This is just, you know what I'm saying, just a
Oh, let it
generalized
be. Why not?
conversation. You
Why
know what I'm
not?
saying? We ain't
okay,
speaking
Why
on
not?
no person. You feel me?
well,
This is
break
a
it
He
down.
generalized
applies. He
conversation.
applies to it. He
What
applies to
what
it.
18 are we talking about? We talking about in college 18, or she still involved in high school
I
18?
mean,
Like,
Don't
I'm
matter.
just,
It don't matter.
I mean,
She
18
got
period. Just
She
being the
got
age
teenage.
18, fucking with a nigga that's 28, 29 years old. What's your take on that? How do you feel as a dad, as a parent?
I'm gonna say it depends on the 28-year-old. Now, if this is a 28-year-old with a career, he got no kids, no criminal record, both parents in his life, his future is bright. He on the up and up, and he's looking to start a family. Like, he's not out here just running the streets trying to everything that ain't nailed down to the floor. That's different than a 28-year-old that ain't got his life together. He just out here running around just knocking shit down. Because you got to think, most of our moms and our dads had crazy age gaps, nigga. A lot of our moms and dads was 15, 20 years apart, nigga. That shit was normal back then. Because really what they say, take your age as a man, divide it in half and add 7 years, and that's about the age gap that y'all should have. So it just really would depend. If she met a 28-year-old that had his life together and he was really ready to settle down, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Because if she was 28 and he was 38, you wouldn't have nothing to say.
Right. Now, see, me personally, I'm going to say this first. One, you know what I'm saying, this is one of them takes where we go disagree, but you already know it's still love, it's still respect. And this is the reason why I say this. It's because when I was 21, 28, I wasn't even fucking with a chick that was under 21. You got to be at least able to pop a bottle with me for you to even rock with a nigga. I feel like this. I know that our grandparents back in the day was 14 and 15, getting married, having 12, 13 kids at, you know what I'm saying, them being kids. You feel me? But that's a different time, a different day, a different era. You know what I'm saying? Shit was a lot different back then. You know what I'm saying? But I know me personally, my daughter will be 18 this year. My daughter bring home a nigga that's 28. Nigga, I'm not gonna lie. I'm cracking jaws and breaking laws. Straight the fuck up.
How you gonna do that if she grown, though? That don't make no sense.
Because it's like this, bro. You remember being in high school and we seen the old nigga 30-something pulling up, picking up the freshman bitches, picking up the sophomore bitches. We looked at them niggas like they was fucking weirdos, which
Yeah,
they
we
were.
did. But at the same time, that's why I asked, is she in college 18, finna be 19, or is she still in high school? Because there's a difference. If she's still in high school, that's weird. If she graduated, went off to college, and she's living on a college campus, then how you gonna really say anything?
I mean, you can't.
Because look, it's 18 here. You go to another state, age of consent might be 16. So we're gonna be like, y'all niggas is pedos, y'all sick, y'all disgusting. But in their society, they was raised to know to think that 16 is the age of consent. That's why on the show we have said we need to come up with an age that's the same across every state. Every state got the same age of consent. You shouldn't be able to fly from your state to another state if with a minor because it's legal there. That don't even make no motherfucking sense.
And the reason why I asked that, Viral, is because in Missouri, where I'm from, legal age is 17 for an adult. But if you go to Kansas, which is right next door to Missouri, legal age for an adult is 15.
That's crazy.
So,
they on some biblical days type shit.
You feel me? So I look at it this way: a 28-year-old messing with an 18-year-old is just as nasty as a 28-year-old fucking with a bitch at 17. Just because it's legal in that state, don't mean that it's cool for you to do. I could go outside pissing shit in the grass like a fucking dog on the street, but is that okay just because it's legal for me to do that?
I'm not gonna say that because I have made the argument: if you with an 18-year-old, you with a 17-year-old. And people's like, oh no, that ain't true. Yes, it is. Because
Facts.
you're just waiting for her to turn 18 and not get in trouble by the law. Because nothing changes for real from 17 to 18. You take a
That part.
17-year-old, they exactly the same as an 18-year-old mentally. It really don't change until they get up in their 20s. So anything with a teen in it, in my opinion, is still a damn teenager. Still a kid. If anybody got kids, yes, 18 is grown. You can go to war, you can vote, you can buy cigarettes and all of that, but they're still kids, bro.
Right. And that's why I say an 18-year-old, what can they do for a nigga that's 28? You know what I'm saying? Now we know what a nigga 28 can do for an 18-year-old female because they're an older gentleman. You feel me? But what is an 18-year-old female bringing to the table mentally, physically, or financially? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna put them on the same level to even be fucking with each other.
Because you got some people who will say once they get their period, they grown. Because
Right.
every other animal, you know, once they hit that mark, they can procreate. So some people argument, a lot of religious people argument would be, well, why would God create that age to, you know, have that cycle if they weren't supposed to procreate? So it's a slippery slope.
Yeah,
It's
just like you got some brothers that say, if it's grass on the field, play ball, which is
right.
nasty work. You feel me?
I
But it
done
is something.
heard niggas say that before. I don't
Me
agree with it.
too. Me too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm looking at it like when I was 21 and 28, bro, I couldn't even look at an 8-year-old in that type of manner and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be at least 21 where we could go and pop a bottle together. I could take you on a real date. Shit, at 18, you damn near got to get your parents' permission to go out of town if I want to hop a flight and we want to go overseas or something. You know
But
what
then
I'm saying?
you got to think you got people, parents that's okaying their daughters to have relationships with full blown grown men.
Bro, peak game on this. Since we go,
Brandy
you know what I'm saying?
came out and exposed old boy about it. You had Foxy Brown saying she was dealing with Jay-Z. You had Nia Long said her mom knew her boyfriend was 30 and she co-signed it. You had all the
No,
parents sending off their daughters to R. Kelly. This
bro.
shit going on out here for real.
Baby mama number 2 was 16. You feel me? Not when I was fucking with her. But at the time my baby mama was 16, her mom was letting grown ass niggas come through spending night to where she had in-house D going on at 16. You feel me? And I'm looking at her mom like, nigga, you wow. You hella
That's
wow for that.
crazy right
But
there.
didn't see nothing wrong with that shit. But I'm the weirdo because I'm 20 years old and I'm like, yo, mom really letting you get that off like that? You feel me? She looking at me like it's normal. No, that is not normal for no 16-year-old to be having no in-house D. And moms are sitting here giving her the pass to do that. That's weird, bro.
I knew parents who did that, and they said, well, I'd rather be done under my roof than unsupervised in the back alley somewhere in the back seat. Like, I knew parents who would buy their daughters condoms when I was in school. Like, it's people is crazy. What's happening with everybody else on the panel though?
Man, why is the deal,
What's the
man? How you
deal?
doing,
Hey,
three?
What's
What's the
good with
hey,
word?
you,
viral way or
insane?
no way,
What's
you
up?
Oh
feel me?
man, I'm
Man, you
coolin',
already
man.
know the deal. Viral no way. What's happening?
Hey, this
Hey,
let me get in this for a second, third.
Go ahead,
So
insane.
so what y'all just said makes sense, right? See, I'm 41, homie, so you know what I'm saying, I don't look at a woman unless she 35, 36, you know what I'm saying? I always wanted a woman that had more than me. I don't be
Right.
wanting to take care of no broad or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm from the east side, homie, so, you know, my mom was one of them parents, you know, when I was 16, 15, I had chicks 17, 18, spending the night and things like that. So I was always dealing, you know what I'm saying, with older chicks, but that's what happened on that east side though in Long Beach. You feel what I'm saying? But as
Right.
far as a person saying, "Oh, if she gets her if she start bleeding or whatever, then I should deal with her." That's some stuff that they do in with the Somalis and things like that. And I
Arabics
don't
and shit. Right.
yeah, I'm not into none of that, bro. Like I don't care who you put it on. If your God co-sign that, bro, then you need to rethink your situation over there in that area with him. You know what I'm saying, or whatever you call it. So that's not cool. I don't care if a woman's bleeding or whatever, bro. She has to be of a certain age for me as of right now. But like I said, when I was younger, I was dealing with older chicks and things like that. And I just land my plane on that right there and let somebody
Hey,
else get it in.
now
Hey,
let me
hey,
ask you this, Insane. Let me get your opinion on this, Insane. Not to cut you off, bro. Let me get your opinion on this, Insane. You got an 18-year-old daughter. She bring home a dude that's 28, 27. How are you handling that situation? How do you feel about that?
It's not happening, bro. You praying on my daughter and you been praying on her. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm to the point. I got a 23-year-old and a 22-year-old. You feel what I'm saying? And I would rather them date people in their age range. But if you go a little older, I can understand 2 years, maybe three at the most. But if my daughter 18 years old and this nigga 28, 29, nigga, you been praying on my daughter, bro. What's been going on behind my back that I ain't seen it? But that's people with them tactics, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna act like, what I'm saying, I didn't see niggas pulling up to Poly, picking up seniors, you know what I'm saying, in 11th graders, niggas pulling up in colors and shit like that. We not gonna act like we didn't see that. But the thing is, homie, these dudes got a nasty mindset, homie. These dudes ain't adults in their mind. Because if you can look at a 17, 16-year-old child and you 28, 29, 30, your mind ain't developed yet, homie. You don't think that you equipped in the mind to deal with an older woman or a woman of your age. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't
Right,
got
and
the
that's why I
game.
said, what is an 18-year-old female bringing to the table mentally, emotionally, physically, or financially that's gonna put you on the
nothing,
same level as a
nothing,
nigga that's 28, 29 years old? You feel me?
Let me just
nothing.
say one more thing. Let me say one more thing.
Go ahead.
Have you ever tried to have a conversation? I don't know how old y'all is, but me, I'm like I said, I'm 41. Me
I'm
being
in
this
my
age, have you
30s,
ever
bro. I'm in my 30s,
okay.
so I feel
Have
you.
you have you ever tried to have a
I'm
conversation
25.
with
That's
somebody in
why
their 20s?
Hell no.
You're not even living
I'm
in the same
25, and
world.
to piggyback off what you saying, bro, like real shit. I never understood the concept of niggas being either in my same age bracket or a little bit younger than me, and wanting to date the barely legal chicks, like real shit. And I'm 25. Like I can technically pop it at a 20-year-old, 19-year-old if I wanted to. But if the bitch can't go in the bar and show her ID and buy me a drink game on the dead homies, we can't date, we can't do nothing. Like
Nah, I feel that. I feel
I
that,
don't get
bro.
how niggas get to the age, like y'all wait this long to turn 21 to go buy drinks and go around older bitches, and then when y'all finally get to that fucking age, y'all be like, nah, like these bitches is too old, they washed up. Let me go get the young bitch. And I'm like, gang,
Bro,
and
and I'm only
again,
asking, and I only say that because, bro, when I was 20 years old, it was, man, I was 20. I was meeting females at 18 when I was 20, and I still felt the type of way. And I'm only 2 years older, and I'm like, no, bro. I'm 20, you 18. I can't even rock with you like that. So, me growing up, when I hit 21, my first real relationship was with a female that was 32. I was chasing the older bitches. I never wanted to fuck with a young chick. You feel me? Because I'm like, what the fuck do they have to offer? At least this older chick, she got her own spot. She got her own guap. She got her own whip. You feel me? She making moves and shit. What is this 18-year-old doing that's gonna put me on the same level as her? Nothing, bro. This is a kid and an adult. You know what I'm saying? This is two different lives, two different mindsets, two different lifestyles. The shit that I'm on, she can't even get on yet. If I want to go to the boat and gamble, I gotta leave this bitch in the car.
And that's a fact. And that's a fact. But like I said, like I said a little earlier, bro, if an older dude is looking at a younger chick in that age dynamics, bro, that mean they ain't matured in their mind, bro. They don't feel like they're capable enough to deal with an older woman. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset is still as of a child or as of a 20, 18, 16, whatever year old. You ain't grew up yet, homie. Because like I said, I can't even have a conversation with somebody in their 20s. Even early 30s, I'm not going to be able to get it because we're not living in the same world. We're on two different wave patterns. I got shit to do. You don't. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Now
We
let
don't
me
listen
ask
to
you
the
this,
same music
Insane.
or nothing. Talk to me.
Let me play devil's advocate real quick and say, let me ask you this. What would you say to the people that's like, oh man, I know females that's 18, 19 that act more mature than they age, they got their own spot, they got their own crib, they doing it big and shit. Does that make a difference if a female is more mature for her age, what I'm saying, than most 18 or 19-year-olds? Does that even have a place in that matter? How you feel about that?
Well, this is my thing right here. And it's what you said earlier, baby. You can't even get in the casino with me. You can't even come gamble with me. You can't even take a drink with me legally. So I don't
I
care
can't
what
even
your
send you in the
mindset
dispo to
is.
grab me an eighth.
Right. So it doesn't matter what your mindset is. I just don't want to deal with somebody younger than me or that much younger than me. There's no appeal there outside of the sexuality things that we can possibly do. But besides that, I'm trying to build something with you. I'm trying to get some paper with you. I'm really trying to establish some things with you because at the age I am right now, and even when I was in my 30s or something, my mindset was okay, build for your 40s and build for your 50s. And I'm not about to do that with somebody else's child that's still actually developing in their mind. You get what I'm saying? Because games iron sharpens iron, correct?
Right, right.
Right.
A person of that age, if I'm 28, you 18, if I'm 32 and you 19, 20, you can't give me no game. Cause you ain't been through it yet. You ain't lived long enough.
Nah, that's real, bro. And I see people in the comments talking about an 18-year-old can go to war and lose their life. Yes, that is true. But at the same time, we talking about Uncle Sam. We know Uncle Sam don't give a damn when it come to the government. You feel me? You already see
No,
what we going
hold
through as
on.
a people. So do you really think they gonna care about you being 18 and losing your life? We talking about like
Hold on.
anything said. We
Let's
talking about
expand on
building
that
with
though.
somebody. How are we building with a kid?
Let's expand on that though. Hold on, because I'm 25, and
Okay.
you feel me? I'm at the prime age to go join the military right now if that's what I chose to do. You know what I'm saying? 18-year-old is gonna, you feel me, feel like his back is against the wall and he got no options. A nigga's gonna go join the military just based off that. Niggas don't have the fucking the mental capacity to really rationalize like, hey, I'm about to go to this fucking country I've never been to, fight in a war that I really don't agree with, and potentially lose my fucking life, lose limbs, lose homies, all types of shit. And I'm not even at the prime age to fucking rationalize that decision. You feel me? So yes, an 18-year-old could go to war and kill niggas and shit, but did he really know what he signed up for though? Because at
Right.
25, I know if I join the military, I know what I'm signing up for.
Well, see, the thing is this: you have to deal with somebody with that have the same mindset as you. You know what I'm saying? People that think rational. Like my man just said, it was people in comments that just saying that you 18 and you can go to war. What does that have to do with making somebody your partner? That has nothing to do
Right.
going
Nothing.
to
Yeah.
war and
Two
making
Facts,
things
somebody
don't
your partner.
correlate. Right.
That's two
facts.
different things, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and be my big old age, bro, and be looking for somebody 22, 23, 24, 25 years old. That shit's not gonna work for me. I need somebody with some game, somebody with some experience that done lived some life already. You know what I'm saying? That can teach me and show me something that I ain't seen yet, or I can do vice versa. I don't want to be changing no diapers, homie. I'm cool.
Yeah, and that's what
That's a
I'm saying
fact.
as
Hey,
far
so
as building.
what's an acceptable age gap for y'all then?
Okay, I'll put it like this. If I'm 25, if I'm 28, if I'm anywhere in my 20s that's over 21, you got to be at least 21 at the youngest. I can't mess with no
Fact.
female that's
Fact.
under 21, bro. You got to be
That's
at
a
least
fact.
21. Straight
So,
up.
so,
As a 25-year-old, I stamp that. Damn homies, if you
so,
can't go in the bar and buy me a drink, if you can't go in the dispo and give me an eighth, if your ass can't sit next to me in this casino, we can't date. We
Shit,
not going on no dates.
if I go to jail, you can't even fill out a bond receipt and get a bondsman and shit, being
You
18.
can't even rent a car in your name, bitch. We can't
so
even get a rental car with you.
for me,
Bro,
for
nothing,
me,
nothing
for me,
with the teen name in it.
I
for
say
me,
pick
I'm
your age,
41, right?
18.5, add 7 years, you cool from there and up.
So for me, I'm 41. My wife is 35. You know what I'm saying? It's a 6 year gap for us. You know what I'm saying? So for that's just me though. You know what I'm
If you
saying?
don't
I'm
mind
not
me
speaking for
asking,
nobody else.
when did you and your wife meet though?
I was 26 and she was 21.
All right,
See?
yeah. See that
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 part.
makes
That
sense.
part.
Yeah, that I ain't gonna lie, that makes sense. Fucking
I'm gonna be
Flacco
real
being
though.
28, Flacco
I'm gonna
being
be
28
real.
and getting with a fresh 18-year-old, that's out, gang. Damn homies,
Somebody
that's
gotta
out.
keep it real though.
That's what
Listen,
I
dealing
was
with
saying.
somebody in their 20s is not that different than dealing with somebody in their 30s, bro. A lot of these chicks is mentally immature.
Hey, give Flacco a
Maturity
bean.
Hey,
don't just come
two
with
things
age.
can
Maturity come with life
two
experience.
two things
I
can
done
be
talked
true at the same
to 40
time.
year olds and was like, damn, cuz you got the mind of an 18-year-old. Like you 40 still thinking and acting like this. So
Yeah, I
Nah,
thought
age,
that's
about that
real.
too.
And that's why I ask insane about, people that'll say, oh, what about if she, more mature for her age than most women? Because we know 30-year-old females that act like 18-year-old females mentally. You feel me? Just like we know some females 18 and 19 that's more mature for their age, got their own spot, got their own whip, you know what I'm saying? Got a nice little gig. But does that necessarily make it okay? You know what I'm saying?
All right, let
Hey,
me give you a scenario.
hey,
Let me
young,
give
I'm
you a
gonna jump on
scenario.
my computer because my this phone about to start tripping,
all
bro.
right, yeah, do
For
your thing.
sure, for
Somebody
sure.
said what I
Let
get
me
with
let me give
somebody in
you a
their
quick
20s.
scenario.
Hold on, hold
Boom.
on, hold on. Hold on.
Yep.
Somebody said what I get with somebody in their 20s. Yeah, I would. Like 28, 29, 27. But I'm gonna be honest, anything under 25 is damn near like dealing with a kid.
Now let me ask you this,
Facts.
Viral. You know what I'm saying? This is just from bro to bro. If you was 28, what female's age is the lowest that you'll rock with if you was 28 yourself, bro?
When I was 20, let me see, dating seriously.
Yeah, like seriously, that
I'm not dating no 18-year-old at 28. I'm gonna be real. I'm not even looking for no 18-year-olds at 28.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna keep it
yeah,
big.
dang.
that's wild.
I don't even want to be around 18-year-olds now. That's not family. Like I don't even want to congregate, chill, or be in the same space.
But
So I'm
real
gonna
quick,
keep it
here's
real.
the
I'm gonna
problem.
also keep it real though. If you in the club and let's say a chick snuck, she was 20. She snuck in with a fake ID, but she looked like she was 27. I don't think nobody is finna be like, oh, you 20? I can't do it.
No.
Nigga
That
will still
that's
knock her
no.
down. You
That's
might not
different.
wife
That's
her, but
different though. Is you gonna bring that 20-year-old when you find out that she's actually 20? Or are you gonna bring her home to mom? That's my question.
no, I don't think I could build with somebody that young. It's just
You know what
you
I'm
just
saying?
too naive for where I'm at in life. It would literally be like raising a kid. I have to tell you everything. Got to get
Let
the
me
That
give you
part.
a
passport.
quick scenario, right? So say I'm 28, right? I'm Flakko age, and I find an 18-year-old that's got, you feel me? She doesn't think like an 18-year-old. She's a little bit more mature. She got a good job. She a nurse or whatever, right? She cool, and we start dating. In today's time in 2026, by the time that bitch turns 30, 35, 40, she's gonna think you're washed. She's gonna be done with you. She's gonna be get bored. And these bitches nowadays go look for greener grass. Whether it's the old white rich man or whether it's the basketball player, the football player, the wannabe rapper. Nigga, by the time these bitches get to their middle age and you've been with them since they was 18, bro, that bitch is good as gone. So what's the point? What's the point?
Now let me rebuttal what you just said, bro. The reason why I don't bring Flacco into this because this had nothing to do with Flacco's situation at all. You feel me? Shouts out, salute to
No, yeah,
Flacco.
just an
And the
example,
reason
just
why
an
I say
example.
that is because y'all have to remember Flacco is not from this country, bro. You
Right,
feel
yeah,
me?
right.
I ain't
So,
no excuse.
an overseas mindset from Trinidad, Africa, Arabic, they mindset is gonna be different when it comes to messing with a female that is young. You know what I'm saying? Than our female, you know what I'm saying? Than our motherfucking mentality. Our thought process is gonna work different as far as us rocking with a young chick compared to somebody overseas rocking with a young chick. You feel me? Because
Right,
naturally,
right.
by
That's
their
Right.
culture and
Right.
nature, they usually do mess with a lot of young females over there. That's
Yeah, I'm
just
Think
them
saying.
and their
about
culture.
it this way
right.
though. Hey, look, think about it this way though. We go by the law, right? The law say 18, but that's the same law that give PDF files slaps on the
Oh.
wrist.
Right. The
So,
age of
so,
consent
so,
in the
so if we
Philippines
going
is
by
like
if we
12.
going by the
Hey, by the
law,
way,
we know the law is PDF lovers. So can we really go by what the law say? Because we know a lot of them they got child PDF on they child porn on their computers, on their
Facts.
laptops. When they get PDF cases in court, they getting slaps on the wrist. They throwing the cases out, giving them probation. So it seems like they are PDF files they damn self. So I really don't judge by what the law say because can legal consent be 15 anywhere? If
This
you
my thing.
around a 15-year-old, there's no way you can tell me a 30-year-old should have legal consent to be with a 15-year-old or 16-year-old. There's no fucking way
Facts.
Nigga,
unless you are a
niggas are
PDF.
blurring the lines between fucking what's legal and what's morally right. Like just because the age of consent in fucking Texas is 16 and you can legally fuck on a 16-year-old as a grown ass man, that don't make that cool, gang.
Right. And that's why I said, because I asked multiple brothers, you know what I'm saying, some that have daughters, some that don't have daughters. What was they taking opinion? And I was surprised that some of the people I'm close with in my circle was like, nah, I don't see nothing wrong with a dude being 28, rocking with an 18-year-old. So I had to step back and be like, damn, is my moral compass just that different? Because I feel differently about it. Maybe it's just me and my moral compass. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own take. But my daughter being 18, she bring home a dude 28. Yeah, bro, I'm cracking jaws and breaking laws, bro. We got to get them. We got to squabble up, bro.
Okay,
Straight up. I'm about to rearrange the whole fucking Donna room with your forehead.
Hey, Reckless, who you gonna blame though? You gonna blame the 28-year-old, or you gonna blame your daughter? Because if your daughter brought him home,
I'm gonna blame the 28-year-old because I feel
You
like you
gotta blame the
praying. I
grown
feel
ass
like you
man. You gotta blame the grown ass man.
nah,
praying on my
100%.
daughter. I'm gonna blame the
hold on,
28-year-old
one at a time.
because I feel like you
Mike,
praying on the kid.
hold on, one mic. Why you
Go
say you
ahead.
gotta blame the grown ass man at 18? You know he 28. You know what the fuck you doing?
At 20, bro.
Because
Real shit,
exactly
real
that
shit.
point right there,
I'm
what you just
I'm
said, Byron.
25, gang. I already told these niggas I'm not dating a girl that's not 21 or over. At 28, at 28, gang, I know what the fuck is going on, bro. I know whether or not if me and this bitch can actually have a real relationship. Are we talking about real relationships? Or are we talking about fucking?
Like this, if you 28, you already mentally way
Right,
more
right.
mature and 10 times ahead of this female that's 18. So now I feel like you praying on her.
Hey, I'm
For
gonna be
real, for
real.
real.
Listen,
That's
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here. It's a lot of young women that prey on older guys, and then they play the victim when they get caught up. Don't
No,
a
just be
that's
fact.
true.
thinking that all
That's
these
true.
28-year-olds is doing some type of black magic on these females, man. These little girls is wild, bro. They get in these clubs with fake IDs. They finessing older guys. You know, all the steroids and all the chemicals in the food got all of them
But that's
thinking
why I
older than they are.
differentiated.
A
That's
lot
why I
of younger
differentiated.
women. It's a lot of younger women who prey on older guys and be knowing exactly what they doing. So I don't just sit here and be like, oh yeah, this older guy preyed on her because she was 18. No, bro, they be knowing what they doing, bro. Just like
No,
when we
that's
were in school,
facts.
them young chicks was running around with the older guys with the cars after school, can for purses. Man, stop it, bro. They not as innocent as you think. A lot of these little, they not. That's why you got to lace them up.
No, but see, and that's why I said that, Viral, because I know when I was in high school, I knew hella females, freshmen, sophomore, juniors, out here really looking for grown ass dudes, you know what I'm saying, that got their own whip, got their own crib, coming picking them up from the school. But at the same time, you as a grown man, that's when you have to have some type of, you know what I'm saying, some type of moral compass of yourself. Like, hey, I know what she on. Bro, it ain't even that type of party. Now, I know I can get that and hit that, but just because I can't, does that make it right because she's praying on me and I'm not praying on her? No, bro, because if you got a moral compass, you go cut that shit short right where it stand at.
And look, this is a cold part. A lot of older women will teach younger women how to prey on older men. A
That's
lot
fact.
of
'Cause,
older
yeah, they
women
learned it from their mom. They learned it from their mom.
will teach younger women how to prey on older men. That's a topic that don't get talked about enough. It be mamas teaching their teenage daughters, oh yeah, this is how you get money out of men. Knowing
Yo,
they underage, knowing she fucking with grown men, aunties, older sisters, older homegirl. Man, listen, it's going on. It ain't all just the men just manipulating. No, these women be manipulating too.
No, that's a
no,
fact.
that's
I just
real
want to say
talk.
one thing. I just want to say one thing. That's why I differentiated between, like, are we talking about just fucking? Are we
Look, I'm gonna say this
Your
for
whole conversation was
intercourse
dating.
purposes. The age is always gonna be more flexible than somebody you finna wife. You might have a 10-year gap for something you would hit. Like, oh, I'm 30, I hit something all the way down to 20.
Why
But
y'all
I'm not
just not?
marry nobody that's 20.
Why y'all
Right,
just not
right.
asking? You said the
My-
No,
whole
yeah,
conversation
I feel
was.
that, but I'm saying, like it's back to the scenario
Hold
you
on, hold on,
gave.
hold on.
Like, if you
What was you
go in the
about to say,
club,
Tino?
He's just now asking. Oh, what? What's the? Are we talking effing or dating? He said. Why is he
well,
just
no,
now
but
asking
that's
that
not
though?
even that.
The whole
That's not even
conversation was.
relevant. I'm saying back to Viral's scenario earlier. Like, if you go into the club and the bitch she's 20, but she looks 27 and she got a fake and she made her way into this club. Like, I think 90% of niggas is gonna fuck, gang. But are they gonna bring that bitch home to mom? I'm not.
I
Right,
mean,
right.
you do know people say
Not at all, not at all, man, not at all. But look,
people be
let me
saying
find the video because I know y'all probably talking about Flakko. I know he the trending topic right now with this, and I really don't know what's going on with him. I just see the little beef with him and Munchie B. I don't even pay that shit no mind. I just know something about some underage girl popped up in the mix.
Now, I was just asking as a parent from dad to dad, you know what I'm saying? Because I got 2 daughters, just like I got 2 sons. But I'm going to give my sons the same slack I'm going to give my daughters. You feel me? If my son is 18 and he bring home a female 28, I'm on her head too. It ain't no different. I'm on her head just like I'm on the nigga's head that's talking to my daughter. It ain't no
Yes,
different.
I'm gonna drop y'all and bring y'all back up. I'm gonna bring Insane back up, then I'm gonna bring y'all back up.
For sure, for sure.
No, not you, Reckless. I was talking to them too. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
like I was saying, there needs to be one age of consent, and it needs to be across the whole U.S. We don't need no gray areas. We need to agree to one age of consent, and we got to do it to where it makes sense. We can't say what's morally right because morality is just perception. There's no such thing as good. There's no such thing as bad. There's no such thing as evil. What's morally right to you could be morally wrong to me. So which one of us is right? So we got to have some type of logic as to why this is the legal age. Because where did they come up with 18? 18, you're still a teenager. If your birthday fall on a certain month, you might still be a senior. Versus before they changed the school year age limit. The month that your birthday falls on. Remember, people used to graduate at 17. When I was a senior, I was graduating at 17, depending on your birthday. Then they pushed it back a little bit. Now you got motherfuckers graduating at 19. So if I'm 19 on a high school campus and I've been dating somebody since I was let's say I was a sophomore, she was a freshman, but I turned 18 and she's still 16, 17, I got a case now. So like the shit got to start making sense.
Nah, that's facts, man. And that's why I said in Kansas, you can be 15 and legally date a grown-ass man. You feel me? Now, because that's legal, does that make it right? Hell to the no. You feel me? But you will have people argue with you and be like, hey, well, man, I can't go to jail. It ain't against the law. You feel me? So, hey, it's okay. You feel me?
I got y'all. Hey, look, I'm going to move on to this Rios topic real quick, and then we can fall back to this. I see people give my 3 cents on it. I'm gonna bring y'all back up. So I know y'all saw the Rios clip. Let me get into it. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull it up. I see Rios flirting with the idea of going to No Jumper, if you ask me. Now they asked him. Well, I seen MacWop bring it up at first. MacWop said, "You finna see Rios on No Jumper." I thought MacWop was just trolling. I didn't know the syndicate actually talked about it though. So let's bring that up. Let me play the clip.
They keep talking about you going to No Jumper to do an interview.
Oh yeah, I'm going to No Jumper Friday.
Oh yeah?
That's what's up. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, got interview. Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Well.
Well,
you gonna be making it. Oh, I said I want to go out with a bang.
I already told these niggas, like Backwop was like, cause I don't know if you guys had saw or whatever, but I was like, nigga, all this shit that motherfucker No Jumper birthed, a lot of this shit, nigga, a lot of shit is spawned out of No Jumper. Like, nigga,
I saw that.
Like, y'all can hate on him all you want, like, yeah, whatever. But the truth is,
now let me pause that. That's a point I've been making, and they call me a hater for saying. So I'm gonna say Rios took that from our conversation that we had. I'm not gonna lie, because he asked us, why did we go to No Jumper? What did we get out of going to No Jumper? And I told him, shit, we got more out of going to No Jumper than we did going to back on Fig. We got more from going on No Jumper than we did going to back on Fig. He said, really? And we had to break it down. I'm gonna pull that clip up in a second, but I told him, listen, and I've been very vocal about this, not even just the Rios, but just into the whole little universe itself, that No Jumper spawned and birthed all these niggas y'all be watching and listening to. I said No Jumper birthed damn near everybody on the coast outside of our way that's in the universe. They didn't birth us. We popped on the scene, made a name, and then went to No Jumper. A lot of niggas didn't have a name. They came from No Jumper. It's a difference. I also felt like that was a big reason why we got a lot of hate, because we didn't have to build off of No Jumper to make a name. We came in this shit demanding respect, making a name for ourselves. So now I believe this is Rios's way of seeing what the fan reception is going to be to the idea of him going to No Jumper. I think he's thinking about doing it. But the problem is he already stood so firm on the idea that he would never do it, that he's going to look like a total hypocrite if he does it. But I think he's conflicted because he sees, damn, I thought we was No Jumper K. Old boy just started the show with Flakko. Flakko was No Jumper. They still flirt back and forth with Adam. I thought we hated him. Why are we even entertaining him? And why do we keep using No Jumper, or why do they keep using No Jumper employees for their shows if they hate No Jumper? So I think Rios is seeing that he drunk the Kool-Aid, and he might be regretting it because everybody else pretended to drink the Kool-Aid. But really, they know what is going on. Shout out to Brooklyn Stevens. He said, Varway opened the door for a pro-black cast member at No Jumper. Facts, man. I felt like we crawled so Spody Face could walk. You know what I'm saying? We walked so Spody Face could run over there. Shout out to Spody Face. No diss to him, but for sure, we was talking that pro-black shit over there. They just so happened to get us up out of there because of the Mexicans. We know what's going on. But yeah, let's play some more of this, because I feel like Rios ready to jump in them waters, cuz.
It's the truth, nigga. A lot of this shit don't exist because, but Mac, I was like, I see the play this nigga doing. This nigga trying to get an interview with Adam, but people just be running with narratives. Yeah. And we know the number one narrative spinner is Mac. Like, nigga, but the fact that motherfuckers really believe that shit let me show how silly people are. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, out of everything that I've done,
what makes you think I'm gonna do some shit like that?
I was ready to post a flyer. Not gonna lie to you. I was gonna blow my IG up with you and Adam next to each other.
Do you believe this?
Nah, nigga, I was gonna cheer it on. I was gonna champion it.
Shout out to the bro for going in making things happen.
They keep talking about you going to No Jumper to do an interview.
So y'all think Rios would look goofy if he went to No Jumper? How would Rios be received if he went to No Jumper?
Y'all hate Adam?
The clip where they said they speak on being brainwashed to hate Adam. This was interesting because they said they basically followed their team because they thought it was No Jumper K, it was Adam K, and then coming to find out the team really didn't feel that way. They was just playing and faking for the cameras. But behind the scenes, it's a lot of faking going on. It's a lot of handshaking. It's a lot of flirting. It's a lot of talking back and forth, apparently, acting like we ain't cool, but when the camera cut off, we still cool. So now Rios felt like they was out of the loop. Nobody told him, hey, we just playing. And they was going full throttle. And now that they're not even a part of that over there no more, now they on the island now. Because they already burnt the bridge over here with Adam and them. And now the bridge over here with Pun and them is burned. Now they stuck in the middle. See, this is kind of one of those situations where before you blindly follow people, you gotta do your own research. You gotta look at things, look at the facts, and really look at it and judge it for yourself, because the whole game damn near did have everybody brainwashed until I started to really look and go, hold on, let me see why they really hate this motherfucker. Because the more I watch these clips, the more I hate the people that's making us look dumb than I do Adam platforming them. Oh man, you sold out to No Jumper. How did I sell out? Because I'm holding the person that's doing the dumb shit on there accountable more than I am the host. That's when I started saying, okay, motherfuckers got this shit wrong. They just like blaming the white man, not saying that Adam don't play a part, because Adam be doing a lot of fuck shit, a lot of bullshit. But at the same time, it be niggas up there doing bullshit on their own. And then we blame Adam for the shit that they choose to do as grown-ass men. But let's listen.
No, I don't know him. I don't even know that nigga.
I don't hate nobody on this planet, bro.
I feel like when we first started, I feel like I did.
In the beginning,
I feel like when
absolutely.
I first started, I feel like my outlook on shit, I feel like I was like really ignorant to what was like the the world or what this shit was.
I looked at everything from a street aspect.
Yeah, and
so it made me hate so much of this world.
Then you realize, oh, this shit is all smoke and mirrors and games.
Yeah.
So why am I taking games seriously? Because they don't take it serious. So I'm not about to put all my energy.
Absolutely.
I'm just going to ignore it.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell y'all all this shit is smoke and mirrors? I told y'all.
Just let the circus be the circus and do me.
What was what was the time or what was the last straw? You know what I mean? That you was like, man, this shit is bullshit. Like this shit ain't even.
I'm not gonna lie. Rios is my dog. Shout out to Fred and shout out to Bro in the Red. This sound like they ready to go make that jump. Cause they like, hey Adam, cuz we you feel me? We drank the Kool-Aid, cuz, but we really didn't mean it. Hey, we really didn't mean it, cuz we got brainwashed. Oh, that shit funny as hell, man. Shout out to the homies.
Like, how are we more mad about some shit and we don't even know
these people?
Like, nigga, like how am I the fucking bully or this motherfucker when I don't even know shit? Like, nigga, I ain't never sat down or did anything with this.
Yeah. Cause you see people sitting with them and texting them and doing all kind of shit. Like, well, how are y'all still in communication with these people but we supposed to be mad at them? I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Do you think it's our like protective nature type shit? Like just coming up like,
see this conversation, it's like they got left out of the group chat. You know, I feel like they had two group chats. They had one group chat with everybody, the whole conglomerate, the community, the Back on Fig and Ace Boys. They all had one group chat. And then they had a separate group chat that Rios, Trey, and Manny was not in. And they just now finding that out. Like, hold on. Y'all niggas really was talking behind the scenes? Hold on. We just was going crazy on these niggas in the group chat. It's like they just woke up to, oh, this shit was smoke and mirrors. It's WWF. Y'all feeding off each other. Y'all keeping each other floating because y'all are an extension of each other. Y'all are bonded by the hip forever. It's like Spider-Man and Venom. It's like one is a evil spawn off of the other. They got puppeteered. You feel me? That's what it sounds like. Now they feel betrayed because their loyalty was real, but then y'all was playing. So y'all really played in our face and played with our loyalty because we really was rocking like, man, fuck these niggas. And we didn't even know why because we don't even know them and y'all do. But the whole time, y'all still cool. Yeah, man, that's what it sounded like to me, man.
Like, yeah, like, oh, if you my dude, my homeboy, my brother, we're going to the end of the world.
Yeah, we tripping.
But when did you realize, like, nigga, I got to get off this fucking train, nigga? This shit is like, if motherfuckers ain't upholding the same standard,
when I started seeing everybody still mingling with people that they were supposed to be beefing, like, why are these people doing this with these people, with this person that niggas ain't fucking with, but this person isn't, and they are? It's like, what's happening here?
But I was too old to be able to be manipulated like that.
It wasn't being manipulated. You didn't have all the information. That's the thing. It wasn't manipulation. It's like you didn't have the information. Like, hold on.
Yeah.
Like y'all talking about this F this person, but then this person is part of y'all is hanging with this person. Yeah. And it's like you
see, Rio say he got manipulated. He feels manipulated. Manny say, nah, we just didn't have all the information. And that's what I mean. They had two group chats. We only getting half of the information in the main group chat, but y'all went and started a separate group chat and left us out on the island. So now it sounds like, you know, they either got to sink or swim or they got to pick a side. Do they go over to No Jumper and try to make it make sense over there? Do they go back, piece it up with punning them? It sounds like that's too late. They done manipulated their loyalty and left them out there on the island with no support. Half the fans done turned on these niggas. All the fans that was fake supporting these niggas, where they at now? Turning on these niggas. Ain't supporting, ain't posting they shit, ain't clipping them up. It's a cold game. I told y'all, these motherfuckers out here, they playing dirty, bro. It's fake politics going on. It's favoritism going on. Niggas picking sides. And I told y'all, I've been some Long Beach hating shit going on. They thought they was on the inside part of the team. And look, they getting treated like the redheaded stepchild. After holding motherfuckers down for years, being solid, loyal, taking on beefs that wasn't theirs. Now they on the island on their own. That's why I said, nigga, can't no nigga finesse me. Nah, I'm going to think for myself, nigga. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't care how many motherfuckers group up on the same opinion. Oh, we all supposed to hate them and not go over there. Well, I'm going over there. It makes sense to me. It ain't gotta make sense to you. Nigga, I gotta captain this yacht, not y'all. Y'all driving y'all own ship. Nigga, you not finna steer my shit from your shit. That's out. I don't care how much hate it come with. I don't care how much motherfuckers try to blackball niggas. I'm not just taking on your beef because you say so, nigga. When I'm watching niggas not even take on their own beefs. They pump faking like they got beef, and then they putting the battery in the backs of solid niggas and letting them go crash. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, y'all still talking and chilling. Oh, we got beef with No Jumper, but y'all just brought Brick over here. Oh, we got beef with No Jumper, but Flakko over here, Suspect over here, Lush One is over here. God damn, y'all brought the whole No Jumper cast. Y'all might as well just stay No Jumper. Y'all got the whole No Jumper cast, and we supposed to be No Jumper K. That shit don't even make no motherfucking sense. So they seen that and going, hold on, okay, what's going on here? This ain't making no sense, bro. We on the internet ready to crash out, threatening motherfuckers, pulling up at shows and doing all type of shit for real. Y'all playing? Man, all right.
You're trying to process it.
Yeah.
And then once you process it, you like, okay, I see this is bullshit.
Because I was trying to think, like, why do I reserve so much energy for this particular person or whatever when there's a ton of unhealthy motherfuckers in the world that I could focus on?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, it's a lot of people that are harmful or hurtful for the culture or whatever. But nigga, this nigga's the light bulb and the niggas going over there is the flies. You know what I mean? Like, what a
MF Dark, exactly. You just now figuring that out, bro? Like, come on, you got to think. Why would a certain group be telling everybody in the content world, hey, don't work with these people over there. They're the ops. But the whole time they're building their channel off the same people they telling you not to work with. They're building their channel off of a fake beef with the people they telling you not to work with. So what I took that as, oh, they just don't want to see nobody else get no motion. Or they don't want to see nobody else get as big as them or surpass them. That's how I looked at it. Because why the f would you be telling motherfuckers that, oh, you out of pocket for working with them and going over there on that platform, but you're an extension of that platform. Everybody that helped propel your shit come from that platform, and you still working with them to this day. To this day. Just started a whole show with Flakko. Got Flakko basically kicked off No Jumper. So how long until the Flakko and Adam beef kick off? How long is Adam gonna bite his tongue before he start throwing little darts at Flakko? I don't know if that would happen. What I think is Adam knows Flakko knows too much inside information. So he can't do Flakko the way he do everybody else. And Flakko got his own motion as big or if not bigger than No Jumper. So Adam got to play chess with Flakko, but he could talk to the rest of them like goofies. But come on, gang. You got to look at what's going on. Flakko is over there right now. Flakko's a No Jumper employee. They started a whole show with a No Jumper employee, but the whole time, y'all telling the syndicate that No Jumper is the ops. Flakko and them is the ops, but you just started a show with the ops? Y'all be acting like y'all don't see this shit going on, man. Why do I always have to be the one to call this shit out? Well, you know what? I ain't even gonna ask why, because I'm the villain. The villain because they hate me for my opinion, and I'm gonna always tell the truth, period. That's what's really going on, cuz they backdoored the homies over there, period. That's what it is. And they just waking up and realizing that. Period, point blank. They just now look, they look shocked. They like, damn, cuz you can see the look of somebody that got backstabbed and realized, damn, we helped build that platform, and everything we helped build, we got kicked off that motherfucker.
The flies is
light
the one,
come on.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what about the fucking flies going to the light, to the platform? And I just started looking at shit like in a different light. Like, nigga, what? Y'all hate Adam?
Nah,
I don't know him. I don't even know that nigga
I don't
hate
hate
him.
nobody on.
Listen, we told Rios, bro. Rios couldn't believe it. I'm gonna find the motherfucking clip. But what y'all think, man? Y'all think Rios should go over there? Y'all think Adam and Flakko gonna eventually start beefing? I think Flakko got too much dirt on Adam for Adam to pull the trigger on Flakko. That's what I think. Some of the shit Flakko is doing or has did, in my mind, warranted Adam to farm on that nigga. That nigga be talking crazy. But I think he got too much inside dirt. And Adam know he got too much dirt. So Adam like, man, I got to play fair with this nigga. That's all look, man, I'm analyzing. I know y'all analyzing. Y'all see the same thing. Y'all see what's going on. Adam don't want him over there helping to build up that channel. The only thing it can make sense is like I said, when I first seen it happen, is Flakko is playing a spook that sat by the door. He's acting like he beefing with No Jumper. They acting like he got kicked off the show. They acting like he got put out the group chat. But the whole time, he's over there playing Trojan horse, about to sink that channel. They calling that shit the rat cast right now. They calling that shit the rat cast. Look, how you go from the people champ to the rat cast in 3 episodes? Come on, that is a door. Hey, shout out to MacWall for that. That nigga had me crying. Cause y'all seen the rat cast? Hey, this nigga MacWall is comedy, bro. That nigga had me crying. He said, y'all going on a rat cast? That's a damn shame when you supposed to represent the streets, the voice of the streets, and niggas is calling your shit the rat cast. Hold on, cuz. I got to play that shit because that shit is fucking comedy. This nigga MacWop is a fool, bro.
Y'all niggas gonna go on the rat cast?
Rap cat.
Nigga, finish the rest of my salad. Let you get that up real quick. Hold on, yeah.
You said rap the rat cast, nigga. Don't act like you don't know, nigga.
Oh, with
all these niggas in here.
Yeah,
Rat,
all this
nigga.
shit going on in this
Niggas
place.
a rat, nigga.
Yeah, niggas, yeah, it's crazy.
Fucking rat.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out right on Fig, though. Yeah, man, that shit going crazy, though. Shit going crazy. Everything, man. Do it up. Shit.
Nah, do it up.
Everything.
No cap. Rat.
Everything. I know a nigga killed the homie right now. I know where to go. Finna come holler at you niggas. Everything.
This nigga,
y'all niggas gonna go
saxophone on these niggas. Oh, okay, I got to get that on the soundboard. This nigga is comedy. But that's and look, you see how quick Flakko turned that brand around? Niggas went from the voice of the street to the rat cast. Overnight. Got niggas ratting. Shout out Broad Day Shooter. You said T-Rail never liked you because you computed your own thoughts. That's all I'm saying, bro. Anybody that computes their own thoughts, anybody that goes against public opinion, the popular opinion, anybody that just speaks and thinks for themselves, because you're going to be isolated and put on an island. Go listen to the speech that I gave when I started this off, the truth tellers, cuz. We live in a world that's built off people lying to each other. They lie to each other, they finesse each other, they lie to themselves. When you come in here, like, what? Why are we all in here lying, cuz? Like, woo, woo, you tell the truth. Niggas like, hold on, bro, you fucking up the program. You got to go. You fucking up the program. You got to go. That's what the fuck is going on. But look, I'm gonna play this clip. I don't know if y'all wouldn't have seen this, but around this time, this is where I think after this conversation, I think Rios reevaluated his view on No Jumper. After we did the episode, I think he reevaluated his view. Hold on, let me pull it up for y'all. Boom. Let's clip that clip.
I have a question for you guys, like with the No Jumper and the Adam 22 thing. And I know you guys have answered it plenty of times, and I've heard your answer. But my question was, do you feel that the benefit was there? Do you feel like you received the benefit of going on there?
I'll tell you like this. The benefit on No Jumper was greater than the benefit of us going on back on Fig. Because I remember T-Rail asked me, well, what did y'all benefit over there? Y'all gonna benefit more over here. Going on back on Fig actually hurt us, to be honest.
How?
We gained an entire universe of haters by going over there because of the fake beef that they can't let go. Even though, you know, we done talk to people behind the scenes and they let it go. The fans, they not letting it go. They die hard. Oh, fuck y'all. Y'all came in dissing our favorites. It's over. That's where majority of the hate come from, outside of the we racist. Because prior to that, nigga, oh, Varway, they next up. Well, Varway. I'm talking about from the universe. And that just completely shifted with that collab. With the No Jumper collab, a lot of these people that I'm talking about that's high up in the industry, we done made connections through there.
And that's actual facts. People that we don't discuss on camera, behind the scenes, seen us on there. So niggas can say what they want, but that's just actual fact. Shout out Broad Day Shooter again. You said, how was tension in the room when you was on back on Fig? The tension, you could cut it with a knife, but when we got there, they immediately, you could tell they was trying to make the tension die down. Like immediately. It was all handshake, smiles. We fuck with y'all. It was the total opposite of what you saw on the internet. So we didn't really get to the meat and potatoes when the cameras cut on because we was already there like 30 minutes just chilling. So all the tension from me at least had already died off. Then they sneak invited P Nice up there without telling us to, because they probably felt like, oh man, these viral niggas, these niggas really tripping. So let's get one of their homies up here in case shit go left, because we didn't know he was coming up there. He didn't tell us and they didn't tell us. So that's how that shit went. I didn't like it because it could have just been an organic episode. Like we didn't have to do all that fake beefing and all that shit if you was gonna just be cool in person anyways. To me, that was whack. But to me, that was hate in disguise with fake love. Because I would never do that to a guest I'm bringing on the show that I want my followers and my viewers to fuck with. I would never downplay whatever they got going on. I would never turn my fan base against the guest that I'm bringing on and then say, psych, I really fuck with the guest. Y'all should love them now. I wouldn't do no lame shit like that. So to me, that shit was a waste of time. Had I known it was going to turn into all that, I would have never even did it. I just would have kept saying, fuck niggas. That's me though. But yeah, that ain't me digging in the past. Somebody literally asked me that. So don't act like I just brought that up out the blue. But yeah, that was crazy. If this is somebody that I fuck with, I'm going to big up your movement to the crowd to make them fuck with the episode even more. I'm gonna overdo whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, I'm gonna magnify by 10 for the crowd so they can receive you and fuck with you. I'm not gonna hate on everything you're doing and then bring you on the show. That shit don't even make no goddamn sense. That's when I knew, like, oh, niggas is fake as hell in this shit. Or niggas is scared of competition or just whatever. Cause you know the sun, it's hard for the light to shine when the sun come around. So, you know, and somebody said, but P Nice is from Long Beach, so why would y'all have tension or beef if he was there? P Nice is from Long Beach and he the homie, but he's not us. He don't control our emotions. However we choose to feel, P Nice don't got nothing to do with that. But he's a mutual party. So if anything went left, you know, in their minds, P Nice can squash it. That's the only reason I could see them inviting him without us, you know, knowing. That's the only thing that made sense in my mind. But yeah, because even Adam didn't do that. And Adam didn't even tell his audience, oh yeah, if we bring Varway on, fuck them, whoop, they ain't, like, he didn't do none of that. He just brought us on. And however the crowd reacted, they reacted. And that's the white man. So really think about that. The white man just brought us on. Really, Flakko brought us on. But then the white man brought us back. And he didn't downplay us. Matter of fact, he bigged us up. Oh man, I heard you big in crypto. You do this, you do. Man, what's going on? The brothers shitted on everything we was doing and then brought us on. So y'all tell me. That's why I be like, all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. And then we see what happened with Rios and them. And it's the same people involved, right? Notice, Viral Way is out of this. This is home team, and they telling y'all everything I was telling y'all back then that y'all said I was hating for saying. Now you got somebody on the inside saying the same thing I was saying. Why it don't sound like hate no more, right? Shout out Broad Day Shoot again. You say gotta respect Pun because he keep the same energy to you. Nah, actually he didn't. Actually, he didn't. One, when we first met Pun, we knew something was weird. I'm gonna just say we knew he didn't fuck with us because usually when you watch on the episodes, he's real involved, he's animated, he be talking. When we came that first time, before any back and forths, he hardly talked the whole episode. He sat in the corner, he was quiet, the energy was weird coming from him. So I was like, damn, what the fuck is up with Cub? Like, oh, whatever, maybe he having a bad day. Come to find out later down the line, he ain't really fuck with niggas like that, to my knowledge, from what it seems. And you say he kept the same energy. How? Niggas set up a whole episode after all the back and forth build up, and then niggas just canceled it. So I don't see that as the same energy. The same energy would have been to go through with that episode, lay everything on the line for the episode, and just move on. So y'all tell me, how is that the same energy? If a nigga say, yeah, we finna have a show this week, and then cancel it. And then when we reschedule, oh, canceled again, and then never rescheduled again. That's not the same energy. But yeah, y'all niggas be crazy, man.
It's people still to this day know us from No Jumper. And we ain't been on No Jumper in I don't know how many months. But people, when y'all going back to No Jumper? Man, we loved y'all on No Jumper. I started watching No Jumper because of y'all. When y'all coming back?
So in that case, the viewership was important.
Absolutely. Viewership is definitely important because it don't matter how important the message is if it's falling on deaf ears. So at a point, viewership does matter. I don't think it matters more than the actual message because once you got the views, what are you saying? You could get the eyes, but if you ain't saying then it really don't matter. So it really goes hand in hand. But there's no way in the world if you got a message that you feel is important for people to hear or you feel is important for the world to hear that you want to share, that you turn down 4.8 million subscribers because you don't like the ideologies of the host. That literally, like, how do you advance in the world? If that's the case, you would be in your house and never leave. Do you know the views of your boss when you go to work? Do you know the views of the shareholders of your company? I'm pretty sure if you found them out, you'd be like, how the fuck am I working for this person?
Yeah. But then on the flip side of the coin, it's like, did it benefit him as well? You know what I mean? Like it benefited him as like, did it validate him also? You know what I mean? Like because the thing is, and this ain't no,
go ahead.
The thing is like, we got two young, intelligent brothers that
I think you can see the gears started to shift in the middle of the conversation because this is before they came out and said that, you know, they was officially done with the Ace Boys. But in Rios' mind, during this episode, he was officially done. So now the gears is shifting in his mind because over there, all he ever heard was, we don't fuck with Adam and No Jumper. And then he found out, oh, damn, it's two group chats. Y'all really do fuck with these niggas. Y'all playing and pump faking like y'all don't to build anticipation for the episodes. Which is why every episode, y'all talk about Adam. And then Adam will talk about y'all. Y'all building off each other. And they stuck in the middle just now realizing, oh, y'all using us like pawns, cuz we supposed to be the home team. Y'all supposed to let us know what's going on. Y'all left us out in the fucking dark. So now the wheels are turning, cuz.
Respected here, respected on multiple different tiers of viewers. You know what I mean? Like you can have viewers that are like, oh, I relate because they from where they from and they go to where they go, or they talk how they talk. And getting him to sit with like top tier young niggas that's coming up, and they were like, there's going to be viewers that are like, oh, okay, yeah, he's cool. Like I can't watch him because look who's sitting with him.
I don't think so. Let me say this. People who can comprehend what's going on and can comprehend business,
let me pause that. Hey, Shooter, that was a great point. That's a great point, Shooter. You said Adam went to your show, but Pun never went to Rios. That is a great fucking point. And I made that point. I said, listen, man, I don't care what excuses niggas using. Not going to your homie show and supporting that shit, it ain't never no excuse in my eyes. I don't care if I'm the manager. I don't care if I'm the GM, the stockholder, the shareholder. I don't care, bro. We see the biggest names in the game going on each other's platform. We see Gary V, one of the biggest names in the game. He jumping on niggas' platforms. You see Charlemagne the God. He got the biggest podcast deal out here. He jumping on niggas' platform. Like, come on, bro. We see the biggest at the top of the game supporting their homies and jumping on each other's platforms. It ain't no way down in this little cesspool of a universe you can't jump on your homie shit, cuz that shit makes zero sense. So that's a great point, Shooter. That is a great point.
Understand why we did what we did. They know damn well we don't share views with Adam 22. Even though behind the scenes, Adam ain't never really done to me. I still got my views on things he does and things he says that I don't like, but we address it when we see him, or we have addressed it, and that was water under the bridge. I don't carry this immense hate for Adam like the universe does, because I blame the people. See, I don't blame the slave masters. I be blaming the slaves, especially when you know you slaves. So I got a different view of things. And like I said, us going to No Jumper tapped us in with Whack, us tapping in with Whack. How many people y'all done seen Whack tap us in with? Or people that you don't even know he done tapped us in with that we ain't even gonna speak on. But the biggest y'all know is Snoop. We didn't get tapped in with Snoop going to y'all favorites. They didn't do us no favors like that. Whack didn't even have to do that.
So look at those channels.
But going over there, it opened up doors that wouldn't have been open.
We don't go to No Jumper. We don't really had a Snoop interview because we don't meet Whack. Whack opened the door for niggas. That's why I don't never have nothing bad to say about Whack, because he ain't never done shit to me. He ain't never done shit to us, but keep it solid. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why you can't follow niggas, bro. You know how many motherfuckers want to, oh man, why you fucking with Whack and this and that? And that shit in one ear out the other, bro. Whack ain't done nothing but keep it solid with us. Whatever he's doing on the internet is working for him and keeping his name in the algorithm. I don't even pay that shit no mind, bro. Sometimes I sit, watch a clip and laugh. But behind the scenes, off the camera, Whack has done nothing but keep it solid with niggas. He ain't done nothing but keep it solid with us. So just think, if we was to listen to the noise, oh yeah, Whack, and be out here dissing Whack and burn our own bridges, look what type of doors we would have closed on ourselves listening to niggas that's not even going to help you they damn self, who can't help you they damn self, and who not even in the position to help you and don't really want to help you. This is why niggas got to learn to think on their own. This is why niggas got to learn to think on their own. Everybody got an opinion, but everybody with that opinion ain't going to do shit for you but sit back and laugh. And half the people be wanting you to burn bridges so you don't make it to where they believe you're going to make it to. That's another thing. A lot of people act like they fuck with you and, oh, man, I'm just looking out, bro. Don't fuck with them niggas. Whole time in the back of their head, they're like, man, I hope this nigga don't make it. I hope this nigga don't make it. I hope this nigga don't make it. And try to trick you into burning your own bridges so you can stay stuck where they at. That's why you always got to have your own motherfucking mind. Think for yourself, bro. Don't let these niggas puppet you out here. These niggas will leave you for dead.
Up how we not went over there. We started with Flakko through No Jumper. Flakko wanted to bring us on. Flakko was like, man, these guys need to be permanent hosts. You keep bringing these goofies in. Nah, they it. We tapped in with academics through Flakko. We tapped in with Trap doing documentaries and with Flakko that they may not appreciate now, but when we get to where we're going and they look back at all the moves we made,
wait, who might not appreciate?
Just people in general.
People
I think
in
he's
general.
speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, I think people don't realize it. Even the way we chose to do that, we took a different route than the norm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Than what people see, and even in them documentaries we did, you can still get Jews from that.
Y'all get the picture though. Y'all see what's going on. MF Dark, you say Pun is Diddy, AD is Biggie, all in the videos. Y'all crazy. But yeah, man, shout out to Rios, man. Shout out to Rios. He got our support anytime he needs something. He want to jump on the platform. He need us to jump on his platform. Any resources we got that he could utilize, they at his disposal. You know, we want to help niggas shine. We want to help niggas elevate, because all they do is, make us all look good. If I can help you propel and get to a higher spot, that's another ally that I got at a higher spot. You know what I'm saying? If I can help you reach your peak and reach wherever, not saying that, oh yeah, Viral Way could just help Rios, and I'm just saying with anybody that I fuck with, if I got a resource you could use to help you reach to where you need to go, why would I not do that? That makes zero sense. You get in the universe what you put out. You get in what you put out. That's why a lot of these niggas' karma is hitting the way they hit, because a lot of these niggas was hating low key. Universe ain't like that shit. Now they paying for it. Quiet as kept. But speaking of the universe, when is the universe gonna hit Jada Pinkett? Because god damn, this shit is crazy. Every day, this woman wakes up, she thinks of a new way to embarrass Will. Like this is a, I don't know what you call this. This is a humiliation ritual like I've never seen. Like she's making a career out of humiliating Will Smith. So in this clip, she says she admitted to cheating on Will to protect his ego, claiming she could have took it to the grave, but chose to come clean to protect her family and put her own happiness aside to support his. Let's listen to this. This is mad.
I could love myself and love others, that we could all be on the road together. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to speak my truth, but I'm also gonna protect you. So if I gotta look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'm gonna do it. Y'all. I learned how to love myself and not leave Will on the side of the road. And I hadn't learned how to love Will and not leave myself on the side of the road. In that moment, because I felt so bad that he was in this situation, I decided I'm gonna love you, Will, and I'm gonna leave myself at the side of the road. And on top of it, I want Will out. I don't want him part of this. Okay, I'm the bad guy. I'm the worst. Great. Let's be done with it. Right. I wanted it done. You got your answer. I'm the adulterous wife. Let's be done. And let's move on. You know, as to get him through it, the family through it, let it go. Right? And but I had to learn. That was a big learning moment for me. I wouldn't have been able to see that aspect of myself that needed to learn that I could love myself and love others, that we could all be on the road together.
What? Bro, that was some motherfucking word salad if I ever heard it. Will, wake up. Snap out of it, bro. Like Independence Day. Bad Boys. I Am Legend. Ali. Fresh Prince. Snap out of it, bro. I don't know what black magic psychosis she got you under. Snap out of it. Ain't no way you finna let little bald head Stoney do you like this, cuz. Wake up. It's never that serious, bro. It's never that serious, bro. Wake up. You forgot you Will fucking Smith? This nigga is crazy. Now, yo, we got to read between the lines of this because it sounds like she trying to say something without saying it. The first time I heard it, I was like, this bitch is lost her fucking mind. We knew she been lost her mind. She been chasing the ghost of Tupac, and Will been living in Tupac's shadows for the longest. But she lost her mind. But really listen to what she's saying.
I could love myself and love others, that we could all be on the road together. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to speak my truth, but I'm also gonna protect you.
Now, right here is where it's like, hold on, bitch, I gotta take the glasses off. Cause what you mean also protect me? Imagine your wife telling the entire world that her way of protecting you was telling the entire world she was sucking and fucking on random R&B stars. Random washed up R&B guys. She had the little R&B dude living with her and then was getting her back blown out by him. And then come to find out, he playing for both sides. So it seemed like she got a trend of men that she liked. But she said, listen to what she's saying.
So if I gotta look like the adulterous wife to make sure you're good, I'ma do it.
Okay, so reading between the lines, it sounds like she's telling the world, Will got some skeletons. Those gay rumors might be true. And as your wife, in order for me to keep those gay skeletons in your closet, I got to come out and tell the world that I'm fucking other guys behind your back. 52 fake. While they was creeping around the crib with the flashlight and they stumbled across a skeleton foot finna fall out your closet, she hurried up and threw the diversion to keep Will safe. That's what it sounds like she's saying. Like, really think about this. She was fucking her son's homies who was coming to the crib. Your son's homies was blowing your back out, and this was your way of keeping Will's secrets in the closet, allegedly. Come on, cuz. Y'all, come on, bro. Read between the lines.
Y'all learned how.
Look at her eyes.
I'ma do it to make sure you're the adulterous wife. So if I gotta look like the adulterous wife.
If I gotta look like the adulterous wife. What you mean look like the adulterous wife? Didn't you fuck old boy at your crib? Or was that a plan that y'all concocted at the crib to keep these secrets in the closet? Because she said, look like the adulterous wife, as if she isn't the adulterous wife. So what is she really saying? Did they make all this shit up and really run her name through the mud to keep his secrets in line? Is that why he slapped the shit out of Chris Rock? Was this eating him up inside, that he got his wife's name being run through the media, run through the mud as some wild, adulterous, disloyal skank? But the whole time she did it to keep his gay skeletons in the closet, allegedly? That'd be some wild turn of events.
To make sure you're good, I'ma do it.
Look, if you read body language, she looks almost disgusted. She looked disgusted. Like, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. I'll bite the bullet. I'll bite the bullet. That's what it sounded like, cuz it sounded like Will had some shit going on, and this was the 52 fake, so the world don't see it. Because, you know, it been rumors about Will for a long time. Shout out to Will. He's black excellence to me. I ain't gonna say I don't like. I was shocked when I learned that his first role was a gay role. He was getting his back blown out on his first movie role. I never knew that. I thought the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was the first thing smoking. I didn't know about that first movie. And I think he got dug out by a white boy, pause, for the first movie role. Some crazy shit, right? Always got to be some wild undercover rainbow shit to get your foot in the door. And then they've been talking about, you know, Will been swinging both ways for a long time. These rumors we all heard for a long time. He had a wild interview where he was getting massaged by a fucking man on the island with Jada right there looking disgusted. And Will sitting there in blissful heaven talking about, yeah, don't nobody know what a man want like another man. I'm like, whoa, hold on, cuz, what the fuck going on? There might be some truth to these rumors, cuz this nigga Will wildin'. How the fuck your wife right here and you getting your back massaged by some buff ass dude on the fucking beach? That shit is out. So what if Jada is actually the good person in this whole situation? And the whole time we have been demonizing Jada and she been keeping his zest monster secret for years and getting her name dragged through the media. Wouldn't that be crazy?
Y'all learned how to love myself and not leave Will on the side of the road.
See, so she said I had to learn how to love myself and not leave Will on the side of the road. How do you leave Will on the side of the road? Somebody said the Zest Prince of Bel-Air is crazy. Yo.
The zest Prince of Bel-Air is nasty work. Oh my God, that is fucking disgusting. Bro.
And I hadn't learned how to love Will and not leave myself on the side of the road. In that moment, because I felt so...
They don't got no idea what the fuck she even talking about, and they clapping. That's crazy work. Nah, I ain't watched no motherfucking movie. I ain't even hear about it to the internet. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Nigga said the zest Prince of Bel-Air. That's crazy. But it sounds like she can't say what's exactly going on. But if you read between the lines, you can read between the lines. Exactly. What road are they traveling on? Like, I don't know, cuz even in this picture that they chose a Will. Cuz looking a little, you feel me? You looking a little more zestier than her. In every picture they take, she look like the man and he be looking like the wife. Her legs be cocked wide open, his legs be crossed. It just be looking crazy. So I don't know, cuz I don't know whose side of taking this. Cause at first I was like, man, fuck this. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm kind of like, hold on, what she mean? Look like the adulterous wife to make you look good or to protect you. What are you protecting cuz from? So I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. And Will, damn, yeah, somebody said Will making Philly look crazy. What road are they traveling on, man? Y'all, yeah, they said they were swingers, but I don't know. It don't sound like it because it sounded like only one of them was doing some swinging. Shout out to Big Sean Jones. You say, I got a serious question. What's Flakko's new infatuation with Hispanic gangs and then going against his own people, feeling like a setup? That was my next topic. He out here race baiting, bro. He been doing that since he came out on the coast. For whatever reason, he tries to get black gang members to crash out online on Hispanic gang members, right? He's always online saying that, you know, niggas in Cali is scared of the Hispanic gang bangers and the Hispanic gang bangers program like this and the black gang bangers program like that. Whole time, he's just rage baiting for views. That's it. He's rage baiting. He wants a war to break out so he can run a play-by-play of what's going on, man, on some DJ Academics, Warren Chirac shit. He's a fucking agent of chaos. That's what he's doing. Flakko, I've been on your shit. I've been called you out on this shit, and you still doing that shit to this day. And it's not going to work, bro. Nobody falling for this shit. So let's play this clip, right? Because he really thought he had something with this one. Hold on. This was a bad example that he used, too. I don't know. I'm telling y'all, his infatuation is content. Y'all niggas ain't got it yet. Once y'all get it, y'all will stop falling for it. His play is content. That's what the fuck it is. He want niggas to start crashing out, going back and forth. He gonna run a play-by-play on some DJ
now,
shit.
Shout out to my unc Spider-Loke. Spider-Loke dropped an audio of niggas talking about, oh yeah, they just got Tory. You know, it's about to be a riot. Yeah, you feel me? It's about to be a riot. Yeah, bro. And dude was in jail when, right? Yeah, bro, we going up. This just step Tory. I said, oh, black people are finally about to stick up to the Mexicans, man. Black folks is finally about to stick up to Spanish people because they don't do it on the streets, right? Mexicans, Hispanics, Venezuelan, Spanish niggas, they run Los Angeles County in California, right? So I said, finally, maybe in jail, blacks got enough courage to stick up for one of their brothers. Because I can almost promise you, man, if Bad Bunny was in that prison and any one of you niggas...
You always know when Flakko was in content mode by the way he's talking. All you got to do is just pay attention to the way he's talking and you automatically know, oh, he in content mode.
Or sorry, Peso Pluma and stabbed up Peso Pluma, every black on that tier is dying. Listen, there won't be a black man left on that tier. The Mexicans would exterminate you niggas if you guys stabbed up Peso Pluma. But Tory Lanez got stabbed. The blacks was talking about it's going to be a riot. Man, a week later, we say, yo, what happened to the riot? Hey, bro, hey, bro, like, you know, bro, like they put us on lockdown and shit, and we couldn't do what we wanted to do because it was like I said, okay, so what happened when the lockdown ended? Well, then I said, you niggas is hoes, man.
Flakko don't know a damn thing about Cali politics other than what the Cali niggas that he knows telling him. He don't know nothing about nothing that's going on at all. He knows about the black and brown friction, and then he plays on that for content. That's just really what's going on. Oh man, he know damn well ain't no blacks scared or no Hispanics. He knows this is a numbers thing. He knows blacks are outnumbered out here. So that's the reason things be going away is going, and things be optically looking as if niggas is scared. And then you gotta take in to the count the niggas that's speaking on the West from some of the larger platforms that got a following cater to the Hispanics. So you would think niggas is scared because they'll never speak out against Hispanics who are doing wrong to blacks or speaking wrong about blacks. It's always going to be a cop-out. It's always going to be oh, well, if you look at it this way, and, you know, it's never going to be holding them accountable, because to do that is going to cause you to be hated by your very audience that you cater to. So from the outside looking in, it'll look like niggas is scared. But if you actually from here, you know that's not true. You know niggas ain't scared. It's just a numbers game. That's just what the fuck is going on. But him talking about jail, he's never been to jail. He's never been to prison. He don't know what the fuck is going on. He thought a whole California prison system was going to go up in arms and riot over a rapper from Toronto. Like, we don't know what happened in there. It's all type of theories floating around, but realistically, we don't know what happened. We don't know if it was get back. We don't know what happened. Yes, niggas was online saying, oh, it's finna be a riot, it's finna go up. We don't know how they nullified that situation. We don't know how they rectified that situation. We don't know if they cleaned their own backyard on that situation. We don't know. Niggas ain't coming to the internet to talk about what's going on behind them walls like that on that situation. I don't know. I didn't hear nothing else about it. I thought it was going to go up and it didn't. That don't mean niggas were scared, because we don't know what happened. All we can do is speculate, but we realistically don't know what happened to dude. We don't know what consequences was led behind. We don't know. Everybody can speculate. That's all Flakko doing, trying to stir some shit up.
Man,
you know why? And think about this. Think about the timing he chose to bring this up. When tensions are at its highest, yet again, goddamn. When tensions are high because of the Afro Man situation, Afro Man had just talked about the Hispanics. Hispanics had just went up in arms about Afro Man. Then you had the black content creators standing up for blacks, me, myself, and a few others. And, you know, it been going back and forth. So now he brings up Tory Lanez. Nigga, that shit happened a while ago. What the fuck we doing talking about Tory Lanez? Tory Lanez got poked up a while ago, bro, and they was bringing Rock Nation up. Oh, Rock Nation put a hit on him allegedly and all this other shit. All these crazy conspiracy theories. Now, because Afro Man got the shit going with the Hispanics again, he throws Tory Lanez in the mix. Like, come on, bro. Y'all can't keep falling for this shit. Y'all definitely can't keep falling for this shit. Shout out to Ray Rice. You said the podcast is fire. Good looking, gang. And ain't Tory Lanez PC'd up? Ain't Tory Lanez on the PC side? So I don't think nobody's finna go up over no PCs anyway. But you just got to think, look at the timing. No, everybody forgot about Tory Lanez. Not one person on these internet streets was talking about Tory Lanez. Afro Man get into it with the Hispanics. Okay, cool. I can cash in on this black versus brown engagement bag. Oh man, the blacks is marks. They didn't go up against. You know what that's gonna do? That's gonna get this going on. We're gonna start talking about Flakko, and his name gonna stay in the algorithm, and then he's gonna make another video about it, and he's gonna make some more money. It's like some evil genius shit. I been knew what the fuck he was doing. Why y'all ain't figured it out yet? It's crazy. Yeah, the Lucky situation was months ago, bro. It had died down. The Lucky situation was months ago. It died down. Afro Man came back and it kicked back up. So the Black and Hispanics, they've been the topic. You had a old boy, he been talking about that shit on Instagram like every day. But it's no question why Flakko decided to bring this back up, because he knew everybody was gonna start talking about it. You're gonna get blacks jumping out. Oh man, I ain't scared of Mexicans. Woo woo. Then you're gonna get the Mexicans, man. We ain't scared of blacks and woo. And he's just gonna sit back and keep blogging about it. Are you from Long Beach? Okay, that's what's up, cuz. What year you graduated? What year you graduated? What side you from? You spoke on the A-gang situation too. Exactly. You remember the A-gang situation happened. They hopped out on the niggas from Compton. So it been little situations between the blacks and Hispanics going on. Flakko's just cashing in on it. You said, why the Mexicans get so mad when we ask them to stop using the N-word? Because to ask them to stop using the N-word is to ask them to stop imitating the ones that they idolize. You gotta realize black culture influences the world. So to ask them to stop using a piece of black culture is almost making them feel like they're excluded from black culture, which is a culture that they love and they idolize. So that's the way I view it. That's the way I look at it. It's like they look at the N-word as part of hip hop now. Where it used to be, okay, we know that's a black word. We don't say that. Now it's so ingrained in everybody due to hip hop. People are looking at it like it's fashion. It's verbal fashion at this point. The same way we popularize all the clothes and the fitted hats and we make all the trends, the N-word is just another trend for everybody now. It's like, okay, I want to be hip hop, I got to say the N-word. That's just what's going on. But yeah, Flakko, he's race baiting. That's just what's going on. Engagement, man. He making money. He telling y'all how much money he making every month. Y'all think that's just coming from nothing? Nigga got to keep creating these moments, cuz, to keep cashing in on these videos. It ain't too much going on in hip hop to really talk about, so niggas got to create drama to cash in on the drama. That's what's going on. What you gonna talk about in hip hop? Kendrick and Drake, Iceman coming, Gucci snitching. Like, it is not too much going on in the rap game. 50 Cent ain't, his shit died down. He ain't really going back and forth with nobody. It ain't too much to talk about, cuz. But yeah, y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna get up out of here. We be in the studio tomorrow. Be on the lookout. You feel me? Far way or no way. That's just what's going on. Any other questions before I get up out of here? Let me know. Shout out to everybody who sent the Cash App. Shout out to everybody who sent a super chat, man. Y'all appreciate it. You feel me? Y'all are definitely appreciated. Shout out to everybody that's viewing. Shout out to everybody that's liking. Shout out to everybody that's hyping. Shout out to everybody supporting. Shout out to everybody that's hating. The brothers call us my nigga and we can't say it. You know what? I won't even be mad at y'all for using that argument. I won't even be mad. I'm not mad at anybody who says, listen, if I can't say the word, don't call me the word. I'm going to respect that. I'll respect that. The problem is, see, this is my problem. I'm going to be honest. The ones who say, I use the N-word the same way y'all do. Man, I don't mean it that way. I use it the same way y'all do. I fuck with y'all. I have seen those very same ones replace the A with the hard ER at the end when they got mad. The same, not saying everyone, but I have seen other races, and I'm not talking just Hispanics. I've seen other races who say, I use the N-word the same way y'all do. When they got mad, all of a sudden you an N-word with the hard ER. See, when a black person get mad, we don't put an ER at the end. We'll be like, hey, you ass, it's still an A at the end though. But I notice when other races get mad and they want to trigger us, they know to take the A off and put the ER at the end. So it's like, nah, you don't use it the same way as us. You say you went to LA Jordan High School, Watts, with all great baby lows, called us that all day. Yeah, now listen, I get that. Trust me, I get it. On that aspect, I get it. Because I find myself having to correct myself when I be talking to my white homies, or I talk to my Hispanic homies, or I talk to Asian homies. I catch myself calling them niggas. So I be having to catch my own self because it's just so natural. And this the thing. I don't have a problem with Hispanics who fuck with blacks. I don't got a problem with Hispanics who want to fuck with black culture. I make it clear every single time I speak on this topic, I only have a problem if you racist towards blacks. If you don't like blacks, I don't like you. I don't have a problem with Hispanics that want to fuck with rap, that want to fuck with black culture, that want to dress like Nick. Like, I don't have a problem with none of that shit, bro. Imitation is the highest form of flattery. So I'm flattered that every race want to indulge in shit that we created. It's when the disrespect comes with it, that's where the problem lies. Everything else to me is cool. Like, we even on the show, we be having debates back and forth about the power of words and how long are we gonna let a word control our entire race. Speaking on the N word, because as long as we keep reacting, we're giving our power away every time we react. If I know anytime I want to control you, I just got to say a word, who's really in control? You say it ain't always about taking from y'all culture. This is the thing, bro. It's not even necessarily about taking, but if it's something that another culture created and you're doing it, it is taking it. If the Mexicans create something and then we using it, we're taking from Mexican culture, not in a malicious way. See, people here taking and they get defensive. Oh, we ain't taking from y'all, we ain't stealing. It's not a malicious thing. Every culture borrows from every culture. We're a melting pot. The United States, every culture here takes something from every other culture. It's just the fact that the black culture is the dominant culture that the entire world takes from Africa to Antarctica to Spain to Maine to China. It don't matter where, black culture is the dominant culture. And look, no niggas try to take credit for y'all tacos. That's the crazy part. When we borrow from other cultures, nigga, we give props to the culture. We give props to. We don't try to pretend like we took y'all. We taking y'all shit. When niggas get taco trucks and shit like that, we know who started that shit. But we don't hate and be like, oh man, fuck them. But then we doing what y'all do. That's the only thing. I don't know. Listen, I don't know who support Mexicans more than niggas. You go to these taco trucks in LA, bro, niggas is in line every time. It's like niggas going to taco trucks and saying Mexicans. It don't make no sense. Niggas love taco trucks, nigga. Fuck you mean? Niggas going to the niggas grew up supporting the corn man. So I don't even understand where all this shit even stem from. Niggas grew up supporting the corn man. Nigga, my ice cream truck mans, they was Mexican. Nigga, niggas grew up going to the Mexican ice cream. Like, niggas always have supported. It's just when people support black culture, oftentimes it comes with disrespect because our culture is so open to everybody that everybody starts to feel like they own it and they don't have to give credit. That's the only difference. Nah, nigga, them taco trucks smack, nigga. You must not be from the city. You must not be from the West, nigga. If you don't know about a taco truck, bro, parked at the motherfucking gas station at 2 a.m, where you gonna go? You gonna go to Jack in the Box or you gonna go to the taco truck? Niggas going to the taco truck. That's for damn sure. Matter of fact, I'm going to the taco truck before I go to Roof Chris and all this other shit. Nigga, I'm going to the taco truck, gang. Facts. We could skip the 5-star and all that. Nah, we gonna go, nigga, take a couple. Yeah, go to the taco truck late night. Yeah, see, shout out to you, bro. You grew up going to the snack house. Yeah, that's what's up, cuz. So then you feel what I'm saying there, you know? I think people just get confused, bro. People, they get triggered when you talk about they people, but they don't separate it. See, if it was somebody black and they just jumped online and was just, man, Mexicans and Mexicans and Mexicans. And then the Mexicans is like, well, fuck you. I'm not going to get mad at the Mexicans saying fuck you if you just jumping out there saying fuck them for no reason. I'm not going to take it as, oh, they saying fuck all black people. Yeah, shout out to Watch with the candy houses, man, and the Kool-Aid. Oh, that's crazy. The trolls be crazy. You said the P Nice podcast deal. Do I believe it or is it cap? I think he said it was cap, didn't he? He said he was just playing. He said it was cap. So it ain't even for what I believe. He said it was cap. I seen his IG, he said he was just playing. Yeah, he said it was just playing. I kind of knew in my mind he was playing. I know if I signed $1 million podcast deal, I'm not telling the world. I'm damn sure I ain't finna post the contract. So it's like I knew from the jump he was playing, if he is really playing. He said he was playing though out his own mouth. So I wasn't surprised that he was playing. Because I don't know nobody who would do that, put their contract up there. Because I know if I'm a company and I just gave you a contract and you let the world see, I might cancel that motherfucker. Would I do more pods with glasses? Yeah, for sure. We supposed to actually do more pods. More pods are coming soon. More pods with glasses coming soon. We gonna lead the conversation on the next pod. The first pod, we had no idea what we was even gonna talk about. It's like as soon as the camera cut on, we just start talking. We didn't pre-plan. The only thing I knew that we were gonna talk about for sure was the Doechii and Aiden Ross situation. The whole Drake conversation, I had no idea we was gonna talk about that. I didn't even know where that came from. We just started talking and Drake was the topic. I just was trying to catch where he was going as the show was going along. But the next one, I'm gonna come in with some topics. Like I would like to control the topics, or at least tell me what we finna talk about. I like being prepared. Some people like freestyling and going off the top. I ain't one of them niggas, bro. I'm one of them niggas. I like being prepared. I like knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, shout out to Glasses, because I think we need to make this a regular thing because he don't hold no punches and we don't hold no punches. He like a villain in the game. I am the villain in the game. That's a cool connection right there. We need to keep that shit going. Hey, Compa, shut your bitch ass up, S.A. Word to homie in Long Beach. That nigga be having me crying. What's dude's name? He be like, man, shut your bitch ass up, S.A. That nigga funny as hell. Hey, Compa, show your face, bro. Show your face, gang. You ain't never gonna do it. I don't even be thinking these trolls be Mexicans. I be thinking they be bots. I think they just random bots. You say Glasses not an all for content. LA nigga, he's solid. Yeah, shout out Glasses, cuz we need to do, like I said, we can have some good conversations. Because I be seeing him in the comments and some of the shit he be saying be wild to me. And I be wanting to ask that nigga, man, how you come to that conclusion, bro? Some shit I agree with, some shit I don't. Hey, Compa, I just hate you. I don't look, you gonna be respectful regardless, man. I'll be respectful. I could just block your ass and there go your respect right there. BS, what's up,
Man,
cuz?
fuck that trolling ass nigga, man.
Man, you already know.
But nah, on some real shit though,
What?
like I truly feel like this nigga Flakko, bro, is like a CIA agent or something, bro. Cause like what?
Hey, you breaking up? I'm gonna drop you and bring you back up. I think your service had got chopped up or something. You said, what do I think about the most recent female guest on a viral way? I think she was cool. I think she was cool. She's pretty. She got a lot of knowledge on her niche, whatever she does. I ain't gonna say whatever she does. That African content, that's her thing. So that's her staple. I believe she still shows signs of being a woman, though. You know, as a woman in the U.S., you're ingrained with feminist ideologies, whether you know it or not. They're taught to always show compassion to women that they don't show to men, and they're often taught to blame black men for everything. So even though she was trying to be diplomatic, I noticed she started to sway on blaming black men and excusing the black woman. So I called her out on that a couple times, but she's solid though. I told her to come back. So hopefully y'all get to see her again and we get to talk about some other topics other than the African shit. Shout out to Atlanta, man. Somebody said we got love in the A. Definitely shout out to Atlanta. I'm definitely finna come to the A too, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, all women, for the most part, if they're from the US, they're feminists by default because the whole society is pretty much ingrained with feminist ideologies. If you're a female, the sisterhood, they call it. So, you know, that's why the man is so important, because if you just let them talk, you start to see like, damn, cuz we get the blame for everything. A whole white man allegedly took this woman to Africa, hung her up on her birthday, and the whole nine, and somehow black men still was getting the blame for that shit. And I'm just like, nah, I can't let that rock. I can't not let that rock. Hey, compa, that don't work, gang. You can't gaslight me by saying what white people do, bro. You gotta find new tactics, nigga. That shit don't work. You cannot gaslight me, bro. I really don't even care. New viral and P Nice pod called the Viral Creative Players. Hey, if these dudes is live, I'm the creative player. They calling them kings when they so not. Something wrong with that picture. Must be Photoshop. Shout out to Joey. Y'all gonna give me in my hip hop bag, man. They gonna have me start playing music on this motherfucker, man. Hey, YouTube, y'all got to get that together too, man. Y'all got to get it to where we can play YouTube freely without y'all striking us down and trying to demonetize and all that lame shit, man. We trying to promote the culture out here. I'm trying to have a motherfucking party in this, and they won't let you play no music. Who the hottest new artist on the West, man? Y'all let me know. Who the hottest artist that y'all listening to that the world need to hear? Yeah, what you know about that Joey? I don't promote violence, but when sparking the thing, blam, have his arm waving like the Carlton Banks dance. When them tools go pop, you move whole blocks. Come around with your dog or get Cujo shot. What you know about that? I know we got a hip hop head in the crowd. I knew somebody would catch it. Play a song or video request. Y'all got to start requesting shit. These MCs is lame. I try to be an MC with brain, but these niggas is MC Brains. Google who MC Brains is. That was a crazy bar. I'm going to tell y'all who an artist I just found out about. She fired too. What's her name? Y'all should go get a bar of this. Hold on. Let me go to my playlist, cuz. Let me go to my playlist. Damn, this Apple Music shit be blowing me. Oh, there it is, playlist. No, I want my playlist. I don't listen to the West like that, but I would say an artist called Fake Mink blowing up heavy right now. He from the UK. Oh, Trifling? Yeah, that nigga hard. Cuz got a weird case. He got a weird case right now. Innocent until proven guilty though, but he do got a weird case. But that shit is hard though. I be banging that shit. I'll play the first verse for niggas. Hold on. Cub was finna be one of the hardest in the city too. That's crazy. He got a nasty case. Hold on, Copper. I'm gonna add you in a second. Hey, look, niggas better super chat these motherfucking requests, cuz. Y'all be super chatting these lame niggas, man. Y'all better support the real in this bitch. Shout out to Long Beach, cuz. Oh, I got the big son. Oh my God, that was going crazy. Cub was gassing. Hopefully they ain't really, what they saying ain't really true on that case, cuz. The case is nasty work, but hopefully it ain't true, That'd be hard. Have I heard Nas lost tapes? Of course, nigga. What? Come on, cuz. I was growing up banging the lost tapes. What's old girl name? Sinead Harnett. She a joint. Y'all go listen to her, cuz she a joint for sure. What's the word?
Mic check. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can't see you though.
What's going on?
Shit, what's the deal, bro?
Shit, man. Hey, borrow away. What it do, man? I've been watching y'all for a minute. When I first came across your channel, I ain't gonna lie, I started binge watching this shit because I'm from Long Beach as well. Born in Memorial Hospital or whatnot. But I stayed on the east side till I was about 6, 7, moved to the north side, and came back to the east side. So watching y'all do what y'all do and stand on business.
Good looking.
It's a good look.
Man, good looking, man. We appreciate the support, bro.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. You let my nigga Bap cook y'all that day though, man.
Who?
Aboriginal Power. Hey, y'all was going back and forth about the FBA. He was on y'all top that day, man.
Man, come on, man. You can't find no footage of a nigga that cooked the nigga. I'll send you $100 right now if you pull up some footage where a nigga got cooked on any of them lines. I will personally hand deliver the money. You say you in the city.
Hey, it was a good back and forth though. I ain't gonna lie, man. It was a good back and forth.
This the thing though. What y'all be saying is good back and forth to me is whack because I can get on here and just make up shit and yell, and people, because they dislike the person I'm making the shit up about or yelling at, oh, you got cooked. But when you break down what's actually being said, nigga, you're lying. You got on here and said my brother was half African and born and raised. Like you just came on here just lying. It's like, bro, like you got to come at us with facts. Now, if you came with facts, I'd be like, damn, cuz he got us. He got off. But nigga, you lied.
Hey, look.
What this nigga's talking about? You did a lot of yelling and a lot of lying.
Well, let me ask you a question. Do you feel like, because I know you stand on like black, you stand on nigga business.
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're indigenous to the planet or just Africa?
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. We indigenous to the motherfucking earth itself.
I agree with that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why is it always like a big fuss of us coming out of Africa? We was possibly already here. I can't prove it or disprove it, but it's just something to think about,
And that's all I be saying. Because if you're gonna say we need reparations from the slave trade, and you agreeing that the transatlantic slave trade happened, then you're saying we came from over there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot that ties into that. But do you really believe that like it was 12 million niggas brought from Africa? Like, I mean, because the numbers keep fluctuating. You know what I'm saying? Like, it done dropped all the way down to 300,000.
I ain't seen a boat yet. I ain't seen a boat. Where all these boats at? Then you do the math on how long it took for boats with the technology that they had back then. They didn't have no motherfucking boats with these super engines now. You know how long it would have took to sail from Africa to here? You telling me they did that and brought 12 million? Come on, bro. The math don't even make sense. So I don't believe that.
I agree with that. And I want to ask you something. One more thing. And I'm gonna get out your way. Now I know you. One thing you mentioned about Tariq Nasheed is the fact that he trademarked the FBA, and I agree that he coined that term or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't look at it as a leader. You know what I'm saying? But he'll tell you that himself. He's not a leader. But what about African American also being used as an LLC? Like that's trademarked as well.
Yeah,
and
same thing.
It's a beverage company that did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make them a leader of us?
When your boy Jesse Jackson was pushing that, it was niggas that wasn't rocking with that shit, right? At first, blacks was not rocking with the phrase or the term African American. It was hella blacks like, no, we not. What the fuck? We ain't going for that. Over time, it just became the norm. And it's still blacks to this day that don't identify as African American.
Yeah, so it became the norm.
Yeah, it became the norm over time. And I'm not saying FBA can't or won't become the norm over time, but the difference is I didn't see Jesse Jackson doing and moving like Tariq is with this. That's why I use him as an example of the leader, because in my eyes, that's how he's operating. Now, I know a lot of people don't want to identify him that because of the country's history of what they do to leaders, especially our leaders that wind up taking them out or getting them caught up in some crazy case. So I can understand him saying, oh, I'm not the leader for those purposes. But if you look at the actions of what's going on, it's like, all right, come on, cuz they follow your every fucking word. How can you look at all these niggas' opinions and views? They got to check your Twitter before, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
If I say, hey, Copper Draco, cuz it's not my leader. I don't follow what he say. He just fuck with the movement. But every example I use of the movement is you, and none of my own examples, then what that say?
Yeah. I ain't got no pushback with that.
I go to your Twitter, I pull your tweets up. I go to your YouTube, I pull your videos up. You the only nigga I ever use an example with. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, nah, I got you. Look, I'm gonna tap back in with you, man. I gotta finish what I'm doing. I just wanted to tap in while you was live. I finally caught you with shit like that, man. But yeah, y'all keep doing y'all shit though, man. Y'all niggas is different. But y'all Long Beach niggas, yeah, y'all different. I like that.
Nah, good looking, bro. You gotta be different out here.
Yep. Stay. I'm gonna tap back in with you though, man.
Nah, for sure. Good looking, bro. We appreciate the support.
For sure.
Hey, y'all know what they say? They say great minds think alike, but wise minds think different. Great minds think alike, but wise minds think different. You said how much percentage of African blood in one does one have to qualify for reparations? That'll be a question for them. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. You could slide in my DMs, gang. I don't believe this country is gonna give niggas reparations. I believe they're gonna come with this AI first. Elon Musk is talking about a universal high income. Oh, see that topic almost flipped my mind talking about this nonsense. Did y'all see that? Elon Musk is pressing hard for this universal high income. Now, we talked about this a year ago. The day one supporters, if y'all remember, we had this topic on the show a year ago when he first mentioned it, when he first planted the seed. I'm gonna bring you back up in a minute, BS. I got you. When he first planted the seed, he said that universal income was going to be the answer to AI taking everybody's jobs, because everybody was asking, well, if AI is taking all of our jobs, how will we make money? And Elon said you won't need money. Matter of fact, we're going to give you a fixed income that's going to allow you to buy everything you want to buy and pretty much do everything that you want to do. The problem with that is that gives them complete 100% control over us. So what that means is if you don't comply, they cut your universal income off. That's the way I'm viewing it. I don't trust that shit. I'm not giving the government 100% control over my funds with an electronic button. So if I don't want to comply with the next pandemic, I don't want to get the next vaccine or anything of that nature, y'all can just cut my shit off. So this is straight from Elon Musk's Twitter or his X. He says universal high income via checks issued by the federal government is the best way to deal with unemployment caused by AI. AI robotics will produce goods and services far in excess of the increase in the money supply, so there will not be inflation. So if y'all pay attention to anything that's going on in the world with the government, allegedly, they create the problems and then they give you the solution. They sell you the solution. So what do we have right now? Inflation like crazy. People begging for inflation to stop, begging for the cost of living to drop down. What do you have right now? AI capping thousands of jobs. Every day you wake up, you see thousands of jobs. From Oracle just capped like 30 to 60,000 employees with an email. I just seen another state, over 800 teachers just got their jobs cut. I done seen damn near all white collar jobs. If you got any jobs to do with a computer, from coding to anything to do with a computer, AI is already doing that. You're cooked. Everything except for trades. So if you have a trade, electrician, a plumber, you in construction, you in the oil field, a carpenter, your job is safe for now. Your job is safe for now. You in the medical industry, as long as you hands-on with the patients, your job is safe for now. Eventually, they want to get these robots to do everybody's job. Whatever technology they're showing you now, just know they're 100 years in advance. They're 100 to 200 years in advance of whatever we see. So this first little rollout of robots that's tripping over itself and playing little kiddie games, they got the T9000s already, nigga. Go watch the last Terminator movie. They got them bitches already. The one that could go through the wall and melt down and remelt up. Yeah, they got all that. Trust me, they coming. They coming for everything. That's why they already planting the seeds. Oh, don't worry about it. The federal government will look out for you. Well, when has the federal government ever looked out for the people? We got inflation now because of them. What are we really talking about? It's trillions of dollars that they just lost. Funds they can't account for. They don't know where it's at. Oh, we know where it's at. We know where it got lost and found at, but they're not telling us that. You working 3 to 4 months out of the year off taxes alone. They taking money out your check before you see it. And then they pocketing that money and saying, oh man, the funds, we can't find them. Like, come on, bro. Y'all really got to wake up to what's going on. They create the problem, sell you the solution. They have y'all, they have us, right? In the most uncomfortable state ever. You can't buy a home. Almost nobody can buy a home. Almost nobody in the working class can afford to buy a home right now. The big corporations bought all the fucking homes, period. So now everybody's going to be lifetime renters. No one can afford to move around for real right now. Gas is so motherfucking high. Nigga, I just filled my gas tank today. It is more than double than when I bought the car. I still remember the price of when I first bought the car to fill up the tank. To fill up my tank today is more than double the price. So did your pay go up more than double? Most likely not if you follow the trends of the market. But look at the price of everything else. Groceries, gas, on top of now they're saying we're having a gas shortage, a diesel shortage, right? They're doing the energy lockdowns now. They got these motherfucking these data centers that's sucking up all the water. On top of sucking up all the motherfucking water, they're running our bills up through the roof. So even though we're using less electricity, we're paying higher bills because of the fucking data centers that nobody asked for to fund the AI that's taking our fucking jobs. How fucked up is that? How do we have an oil shortage when oil is infinite? It's an abundance of oil. Oil can never run out. Like it's like the blood in your body. It just keep rejuvenating, regenerating. It's never gonna run out. They have fucking oceans and rivers of oil. They got so much oil, they keep them in reserves. You got to go look up the history of how fossil fuels started. That rumor, the whole fossil fuels, how they got the world to believe that. If they told you there's an abundance of oil that'll never run out, well, how do we get you to pay $6 a gallon at the pump? If you know that oil is damn near infinite. So infinite that it's hard to even put a dollar amount on it. If you knew how much oil was in this world, you wouldn't pay the price you do at the gas pump. So what they got to do, they have to create a false shortage like they do everything, because that's how you make things valuable. Things that are rare and hard to obtain are more valuable, and we can charge you more. Ain't no such thing as a fossil fuel. I don't even know how people fell for that shit anyway. All the fossils, they had over thousands of years, they broke down, and who the fell for that? We don't even believe dinosaurs is real no more, bro. Y'all just found all these perfect skeletons in perfect alignment and put it together in a museum for niggas. Stop playing, bro. So they sold the fossil fuel lie. Boom. That gets us to pay what we paying now. We got a fuel shortage and y'all just invaded Venezuela and took all that shit. Took all the oil from over there. Y'all just opened up the new pipeline. It got an oil shortage? Make it make sense. But people believe this shit. Why are we even still paying taxes? I'm still confused about that. When are y'all ready to wake up? I'm talking to the whole nation right now. Everybody at the same time on one accord. Let's just stop. Let's just stop. One person do it, oh yeah, they're gonna come take you to jail. If everybody does it, what could they do? Go look up the fine print. When you read about having to pay taxes, do you know that it says it is a voluntary compliance? You're voluntarily being graped by the government. It's voluntary compliance. First of all, the taxes were supposed to be temporary anyways. That was to help fund the war. The war been over for decades. That war that they first implemented those taxes for to help fund the war, that war been over with. Why are we still paying taxes though? And that was like a 2 or 3% tax. What y'all paying right now? Where y'all at? 37%, 45%. They finessing. They are finessing, bro. If everybody go exempt right now, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they would be able to do. If the whole nation would exempt, there's nothing that they can do. What are they going to do? Now, one person do it, okay, that's one person versus system. If the entire nation does it, different ball game. What they going to do, garnish your checks? How? We work the banks. The people work banks. The elite, they don't work at the banks. Your mother, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your brother, they work the banks. So if the people at the banks don't follow the orders to garnish your checks, how are they going to garnish your motherfucking checks? Shit shouldn't cost this much to live. I don't care what nobody say. They're purposely putting people in hardships because people are going to go into survival mode. And when people go into survival mode, they will do anything to get out of survival mode, even give up their own rights. So they want to eliminate cash right now. They want everything on one blockchain, everything digital. You know why they want everything digital? One, they can steal more. That's one. If everything is digital, it makes it harder for you to keep up with your money. They can steal more because it's just numbers on the screen. Versus if you have cash in your hand, they have to literally come take it from you. Because there's a lot of people that don't keep their cash in banks. So that's one. Two, it makes it easier to force you to comply. Because I'll just cut your shit off with a button. Boop. Okay, now you can't go to no store. You can't purchase nothing until you comply. That's why they want all the electric cars too. Boop, kill switch. Now you can't move until we say so. Everything is for control, in case you didn't know. But I might be going a little, ocean floor deep for niggas. The World Economic Forum, they on some fuck shit too. Y'all paid attention to what they got going on? Y'all thought I was trolling when I said they said only the rich is going to travel. Hold on. Now listen to this shit. You know they got to tell you what they're doing before they do it.
There's going to be people of means who are going to travel. And then there's going to be people maybe who are lesser means who might actually be able to use an Oculus or a Magic Leap or some other kind of device to travel to the same place, but from their own couch. But in many ways, it's actually going to create even more distance between those two people, that psychologically, and I think that we've experienced this through social media, in many ways it's brought people closer in certain ways, but actually created this remarkable divide because.
So they said the rich is going to be the only people flying. Your ass going to have to buy an Oculus and travel there virtually. Y'all remember they was trying to create that virtual world to get you to buy virtual real estate and shit like that. All of that is planting seeds. All of that type of stuff is planting the seeds. They want you to have virtual real estate because they already bought up all the real real estate. So what they want you to do, oh yeah, live in this virtual reality. Go to work, slave for us, and then go home and live in your virtual reality and live happy in virtual reality. But in real reality, your ass gonna be a motherfucking slave. All they do is plant the seeds. You got to pay attention. I don't know why people still comply. I mean, I do know why. All you got to do is watch the show. We done talked about the different studies and how they studied the human mind, and they knew how to break the human mind and turn people into lifetime slaves, 12 years a slave. Pay attention, man. But y'all share, like, subscribe to the channel. BS, I'm going to bring you up before I get up out of here, let you talk your real quick.
Man, I appreciate you, man. First and foremost, you feel me? I just want to say viral way or no way. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with y'all since day one, my nigga. Like, real shit. I feel like y'all the realest niggas on YouTube. That's no glaze. That's no, you feel me? I feel like a bunch of these niggas, they be putting on a character. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas really been talking that shit since day one. You feel me? But, back to what I was saying before my fucking phone died, bro. I really think that nigga Flakko is CIA agent. What black nigga you know from North Dakota? Let me know. Let me know, nigga. I ain't never met a black nigga from North Dakota. I ain't never heard of niggas being out in North Dakota. Nigga, I forgot that was a state. God damn
it. Yo.
Now that
Hey,
nigga popping up out of nowhere. He got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. He making blacks and Mexicans go to war against each other. I don't understand.
That's comedy. Hey, you might got a point.
Cause like, bro, like this shit real life came out of nowhere, gang. Like first it was you trying to solve Draco's murder. Now blacks is scared of Mexicans, and we should have started a riot in jail over Tory Lanez. Like, when did Tory Lanez start gangbanging?
Nah, for sure. He lost me with that Tory Lanez shit. That's Flakko right there. Y'all better pay attention, cuz. Flakko. I don't like that shit, nigga. That's Flakko, cuz. Y'all better pay attention.
Dead homie.
You scanning YouTube looking for more niggas to lock up, nigga. Y'all better pay attention.
Man, straight
That's
up.
the only nigga I know from North Dakota, nigga.
Hey, you think that nigga Munchie playing a dangerous game?
Yeah, for sure. He definitely playing a dangerous game.
I think that nigga playing a super dangerous game, and I don't know if he think that he finna get like some leeway because he blind or something. Like, no disrespect, but like, bro, like that nigga Flakko will put you in jail, gang. Like,
this the thing. Flakko is willing to work with the police and do anything, and you being a gang member, whether you active or not, going back and forth with a nigga like that on the internet is automatic loss for you because you got to play by certain rules that he don't.
Exactly.
So you at a disadvantage.
And that nigga, like, bro, like this nigga talking about he finna sue him for revenge porn and shit, gang. Like, bro, this nigga Flakko is a dirty nigga.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell.
He gonna sue you. He gonna call the police on you. He's scared of you, so if you try to approach him, he might shoot you. Like, that nigga is unstoppable, gang.
Nah, he ain't unstoppable. He just on the internet. That's the thing that got fans confused. The niggas on the internet, bro. Like, what do you want niggas to do to niggas on the internet that you're never gonna see in real life? That's why if you're not gonna play the internet game all the way, you better off just leaving that shit alone. Cause you're gonna lose.
But then what do you say to niggas like Spody Face that's like, nigga, next time I see you, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. And you see the nigga and don't slap the shit out of him.
That's his fault. You know what I'm saying? Don't say shit that you don't really mean. Not saying he didn't really mean it. Obviously, he didn't really mean it because he didn't do it. Or maybe he changed his mind. You might say something in the heat of the moment. That's the thing about the internet. This shit, don't forget what the fuck you said. This digital footprint. Anything you say, the fans are gonna use it against you. So you gotta think before you just say shit out loud on the motherfucking internet. Especially knowing how this shit work. Niggas say shit on the stream, call you behind the scenes, you're not even mad no more. But you already said you finna do X, Y, Z when you see a nigga. But the nigga already broke it down behind the camera. So if you smack him, you don't really want to smack him. You just doing it to appease the fans at that point, to keep your image. That's why you got to be careful when you're making threats. It's like, nah, nigga, don't act off your emotions. You feel me? They tell you should wait 24 to 48 hours and see if you feel the same. If you feel the same, then act on that. If you don't, it was never nothing real to begin with in the first place.
Man, that shit sound like an Adam and T-Rail situation. I hope he kicked Parker in her ass when she get older, like that nigga said he was gonna do.
See, shit like that ain't no coming back from to me.
Nah, and then that's why I'm like, nigga, how is it y'all like y'all niggas be in the same building with each other and not crashing? Like y'all niggas not really beefing for real. Y'all niggas not even. That's why I was listening when you was talking earlier about the Rio situation. Like, nigga, on God, if I was Rios, nigga, it would be fuck all of them. Cause y'all niggas not finna have me over here damn near ready to crash this nigga, and y'all in secret group chats with the nigga being cool. Talking about you blocked the nigga on Instagram, but this nigga still follow him. The fuck?
Come on, bro. That's all I'm saying.
That's why, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas can say what they want. If Rios want to go to No Jumper, nigga, I have no backlash for me, nigga. Straight up.
How could you? Like, why would anybody have backlash other than they gonna say, oh, you a hypocrite for saying you wouldn't go? But in his defense, he could say, yes, I said that, but I didn't have this new information. I said that given, you know what I'm saying, thinking that we was all gang whole time, niggas was backdooring me. So now my mind changed. I wouldn't even be mad at that.
Yeah, nah, it's all content, bro. Like, nigga, he don't got to be best friends with the nigga, but like, you feel me? If he want to go over there on their platform, get some of their fans, like, shit, why not? Hey, one last question. You feel like the Figmunity niggas don't fuck with you because of the no jumper shit? Or is it like some underlying
Nah,
fucking
there's some underlying,
yeah.
underlying, oh, that's the competition. Oh, damn, that's competition. We can't let the world see what we see. That's how I feel, because there was no reason for niggas to come at niggas the way they did off the rip. It's not
No,
like
I understand that. But I'm saying like why was it not like after you squashed it with T-Rail and then went on back on Fed, went to community, like why wasn't it keep coming back? Like
it was never squashed. That was fake shit.
Oh yeah, content.
Not fake shit on our behalf, but it was fake because we all know the same people. So it's like, well, y'all can't have no real problems for real because we fuck with these niggas. They fuck with these niggas.
I was gonna say that too, not to get too much into detail, but nigga, you cool with the Ace boys and shit. So I'm like, nigga, how is the relationship with Pun not automatic? Like, I don't get that.
I didn't get that shit either. Cause if I'm an Ace boy, nigga, you ain't beefing with no homies from my hood or homies. Period. Like, I don't cut them to homies, nigga. Them ain't no internet goofies, nigga. We not doing that.
I mean, I would have thought y'all already knew each other, type shit.
I ain't know that nigga from a can of paint. Like I said, in my head, it was no reason for niggas to come at niggas the way they did out of the blue. It's not like we came out dissing niggas. This is before we even went to No Jumper. This is just off the dribble. And this is after T-Rail reached out to me.
Yeah, I just don't see, because then that fucks my whole point up, because I'm like, nigga, how could they not be cool with you? But this nigga got a whole show with Flakko. And that nigga no jumpered out the game.
Because some niggas will do anything for the limelight. Some niggas will do anything for fame. Some niggas will do anything for the limelight. Some niggas will do anything for the numbers.
This content finna get niggas hurt, man.
Like, it's what do you stand on your morals, your principles, what you believe in, or do you tuck all that away for the content?
I mean, shit. T-Rail been all content since the beginning, nigga. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't even trying to get too deep, but like as a grown ass man, I don't give a fuck how rich Tiger was. I don't give a fuck how big Tiger was. Ain't no way in hell I'm going on a double date with him and Kylie Jenner, gang. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm not condoning that. I'm not fucking agreeing with that. You can't be my homie after that. Straight up. But hey, niggas gonna do what they gonna do to be in that limelight, right?
Hey, but niggas be brushing certain shit under the rug that, if you popular, you can get away with certain shit, I guess.
Well, I seen his excuse. He like, shit, the nigga, her parents let the nigga in the house and shit. So what the fuck am I gonna do? That's not my daughter. I mean, shit. To an extent, I feel him, but you don't gotta go on double dates with the nigga like you co-signing and shit. Like,
double date is crazy. Nigga like, man, they billionaires. I don't give a fuck.
Niggas crazy. Niggas
it's like, nigga, this the Kardashians. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that. They billionaires. Nigga, I'm Indian.
That nigga said, you see me in this Ferrari, nigga?
Oh, gang. Nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, that's Kim right there. Nigga, what? Kanye in the next room. Nigga, we good.
Man, that shit crazy. But shit, I ain't gonna keep you too long, man. I appreciate you bringing me up, man. Viral way or no way.
Nah, easy. We appreciate the support. Viral way or no way. You know what's going on. And look, the crazy part? They gonna clip all this shit up and act like I've just incited all of this. Oh, Viral being messy, hating again. Nah, niggas got questions, cuz it don't make sense to niggas still. Certain shit don't make sense to niggas. Niggas say we grooming billionaires. Y'all niggas crazy. Hey, y'all niggas is wild, boy. B Fly said one of the most highly anticipated episodes I was expecting was Viral Way and Ace Boys. Hey, listen, man. Some things just ain't meant to be. You feel me? If it was up to me, I give the people everything they want to see every single time. But everything ain't in my control. The only thing I can control is what I can control. And the only thing I can control is my motherfucking self. So like I said, whatever y'all want to see, I'm out here trying to deliver. Y'all got to holler at the peoples. Nigga said I'm out here grooming billionaires. Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all better be careful what y'all saying on